and welcome to episode 4 of the Tales of Berseria playthrough. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I genuinely really appreciate it. Every week I'm still more and more amazed at the amount of comments and how much you guys are really into it. So thank you. We'll just jump right into it. I have 3 comments to share that I wanted to respond to, I guess. We'll start off with this one from Adri. As someone who has 100% this game on PS4, I'd say you're choosing the right approach. There are a lot of minor content that is not worth stressing over for a playthrough, not as much as older Tales. I will say, without spoiling, that this game approaches actual side quests like the Laffy one that you started as quality over quantity, and they feel like actual content and not bloat. Anyway, enjoy the game how you want. It's good, really good seeing you having fun with one of my favorite games. Aww, I'm glad that you're enjoying this, and thank you so much. Yeah, I did mention in the last VOD, somewhere in the middle of me playing it somewhere in there, that I wasn't gonna focus on, I know some people want me to like make sure I interact with everything and see everything, but I don't, you know, I don't want to I don't want to do absolutely everything in the game. You know, that's not really what I'm looking for, is to find every skit in every corner. I'm sure that I'm gonna miss some funny ones out there, but I'm okay with that. Like, it's kind of exhausting for me to have the pressure of needing to do everything and see everything. I will do whatever I can, but in the case of last episode, I did start the Laffy quest, or what seemed to me like a Laffy side quest, and yeah, it seemed like a lot of effort was put into it, so I definitely believe it when you say quality over quantity. It's my first experience with, so far, a side quest, but I was, the reason why I kept going with it was because it was intriguing to me. It felt like a lot of effort was put into it. It felt like it really could evolve Laffy's character, most importantly. So whenever there's actual like character development and interesting things that could happen in these quests for the characters, I would love to see that. So yeah, I do plan on seeing these side quests as they pop up. I'm gonna do what I can to do them. But if I do miss some smaller things, you know, I'm sure it's gonna happen, but I'm just being upfront about that. But thank you, I do appreciate this comment a lot, so thank you so much. Next up from Charuz, I'll sum up Eizen like this, oh boy. He's like, what would happen if you fuse Leon Kennedy and Chris Redfield into one guy? He's got Leon's hair and drip, but he has Chris's big muscular arms and can punch boulders with ease. Oh, and he's a pirate. I love this comment. I love this comment a lot. Yes, Eizen, I like Eizen a lot, and I'm not sure why I like him so much, but I am vibing with him a lot so far in this game. And yeah, a fusion between Leon Kennedy and Chris Redfield. You know, I will keep thinking about that. I can like kind of see where you're coming from, but it's just so funny to think about that I'm just gonna agree with you. And yes, he's a pirate. It does make things hotter for some reason. Like, I literally don't know why. Last but not least, all right, chat, is it a rhinoceros beetle or a stag beetle? Ah, such an age-old question. Is it a ladder or is it a step ladder? Well, to me, it's just a beetle. Bugs are bugs. Spiders are spiders. Ants are ants. Beetles are beetles. I dislike bugs a lot. I think that that comes across. And you guys can discuss this if you want. Go for it. You know what? I even welcome it. I invite it in this corner of the internet in the comments. Go for it. I double dog dare you. To me, it's just a beetle. I don't know if anybody will be on my side with that. All right, and we are back in this lovely town. Oh, I was waiting here, and this guy behind me, unfortunately, is waiting for my ass to move. But me being Magilou, well, she likes taking up the whole room. All right, so I'm gonna go with whatever this dialogue is over here.
It's a true shame that Lady Teresa will be leaving our island.
I'm a little relieved, to tell you the truth. She was a bit too strict for a free soul like me.
Scandalous.
I guess not even the heat of Southcan could melt her icy cold personality.
But strict as she was also fair. She never asked anyone to do what she wouldn't do herself. Even when we were fighting with Haria Village over the temple, she kept her cool and listened to what they had to say. If it wasn't for her, we'd probably still be squabbling with Haria.
That's true. But did the Abbey really need to take over the temple for themselves?
She was really pretty, too. Sorry to whoever takes her place, but she's the only exorcist for me. Lady Teresa Linares, you were our protector. Yeah, we need the chilly charms of the Frozen Queen to cool down the heat in Southgate.
Oh, damn. We got a lot of different breeds of people together.
The ice-cold eyes of hers looked down at me with disdain, like I was something filthy. Teresa forever!
Wow, there's one in every town.
I love that response. There is indeed one in every town. There's a simp in every town.
Southgan lumber exports have been on the rise, but so has the popularity of Southgan cuisine.
Like Pengyang?
Pengyongs are our flagship food.
Pengyang?
And our Pengyong farms are flourishing. But oranges, bananas, and our other fruits also sell well.
I've never had any oranges or bananas.
Oranges are sweet but tart and very juicy. They're the perfect refreshment on a hot day.
They're that fruit that glows in the dark, right?
Oh, that's
also
fun.
known as candle fruit?
That's the one. And now bananas. They're soft, sweet, and filling when eaten raw. But if you dry them out, they get crunchy, like peanuts. And they stay good for years. Southgand is pretty well off compared to other places. The fish are plentiful, and the trees are heavy with fruit. That's why I'm shipping the excess to other towns.
This guy here, he's a true sailor.
Yeah, good luck. I wish you the best.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, Luffy. I wish you the best. You can do this. You're so fucking cute. It's disgusting. Get out of here with your cute shit. I would die for Luffy. Oh, I wanted to share with you guys that I did all of the expedition stuff. I've gotten everything from them already. I have problems. I know I do. I just went backwards, huh? Oops. I need to go to the top right corner, I believe, to get to plot. Since we are, that's the goal here. We do want to go toward the plot. But yeah, I've just, it's almost been on cooldown just doing the expeditions almost every 30 minutes. And I'm already at the end of it all, so, oops. All right, plot. I'm coming for you.
Hey, this doll? It looks like Bienfu.
Ah, a keen
It does?
eye you have, young man. That is a doll of the Empyrean Aminoch.
That's
I
Empyrean
guess
Aminoch?
maybe a little
Yep,
bit of resemblance.
No doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes. Real dignified, but not without a bit of a temper.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbeys banned any profession of the Aminochian faith in Southgand, despite her popularity. Gotta assume that's what got her all bent out of shape. I tried talking to her, but no matter what I said, she was just like, oh.
Wait, that sounds like...
And that low-energy goddess you saw, the doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was? So, shopkeep, where'd you see her?
I think it was down by McClear Beach.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Oh my god, Magilou, she's so funny. Fucking hell,
Why
girl.
didn't you mention Grimoire as a Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information. Spies listening everywhere!
Oh my god, girl! Magilou! I swear to god, this girl is going to be the death of me. Did I go up here? Yes. Okay, I'm just making sure.
Beautiful waters. So this is Muckler Beach.
I hope she's actually here.
I hope so too. This beach is so pretty. Look at the coral reefs. Oh my gosh, the coral. Wow. This seems like a little mini paradise to just live here in a corner all by yourself. 185! This is ridiculous! I'm being scammed by the game. The fuck? This is a scam.
This grimoire who we're searching for is a Moloch like Bienfu, right? To be honest, I don't see how someone so different can be a Moloch just the same as Laphicet or Eizen.
I understand your doubts. It's quite the tangly mess. I'll tell you anything!
In that case, I've been wondering, what's underneath your hat?
Good question.
Oh no! Anything but that!
So, we've hit a wall already.
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Could I take it off for you?
No! No! That's not possible! You mustn't remove the ribbon!
Uh-huh.
Why not? That's another thing I can't say!
Uh-huh.
It's all cans with you. Alright, is there anything you can tell me?
I could talk about what type of Malachim we are, or our position in the world of Malachim, or our abilities. Oh, I'd like to know all that. Then I will tell you. Listen closely. We Norman are a well-established race of Malachim.
Okay, I believe you.
Compared to other Malachim, we aren't as adept at manipulating natural forces, but we excel at drawing out and heightening the abilities of others.
Okay.
Think of them as a convenient power-up.
They're also known as common spirits.
Common.
Don't even say that! We Norman hate being called that.
Oh, you're common.
Why is it so painful for you? Because it makes people think we're average and unremarkable. That's why we work so hard to show how we're all different.
That does explain your quirky speaking mannerisms.
It does,
sweat it.
unfortunately.
That's a perfectly common thing to worry about.
Don't say that!
Why don't I feel bad? Why don't I feel bad? What's wrong with me? I feel nothing. Not a lick of being bad. I don't know, like... Bienfu's I guess. Why did I come up here? Just for some balls? Wait, what? I can go up higher? Is this how I get out of here? Is there treasure up here? It better be worth it. This better be good. Poison ward. Sure. Whee! Thank goodness you can just jump down in this game instead of like slowly climbing down. Thank goodness for that. All right, so what's going on over here?
What are those penguins doing?
Those penguins are so cute.
Probably keeping their eggs warm?
Most likely. They look like a mama and a papa. Penguins are monogamous, faithful creatures. They never leave their mate. Isn't that romantic?
So they lay eggs because they're like husband and wife. But how do they make the eggs?
That's... well...
So, Laphicet, here's an interesting fact. A single penguin egg actually contains dozens of smaller orange eggs.
Eleanor!
Oh, so their eggs must be small and crunchy.
Yep. They have the texture of caviar and the rich flavor of sea urchins.
Interesting. So they're more like fish than birds.
So you've eaten them. How cruel. Look how much they care about their young.
While it may be a bit cruel, they taste amazing. They're considered a delicacy in some circles. Top a bowl of rice with these crunchy eggs and some rich penguin thigh meat, and you get a dish called family fricassee.
That's a horrific name.
A family fricassee?
I wasn't the one who named it, okay?
Those
Oh my
eggs
god,
look
I love the way
tasty,
she's
but
voicing
I
this,
think I'll
Eleanor.
pass.
The nervousness in her voice is hilarious. Ah! Don't blame me, I'm just telling you what this is. It's a delicacy. Oh, Eleanor. I should probably do some practice battles before I go to the red X on my map. Probably. Oh no, that doesn't look good.
Is that?
Grimoire?
What? That's Grimoire?
She's moving away.
You've got to be kidding me.
A dragon?
No, just a big lizard demon.
Is it friends with Dial?
Here it comes! Fairy circle! Blast away the shadows of darkness! Let's it rain down! It's gonna hit that way! Water mine! First aid! Blood moon!
Oh boy. There we go. Oh, a mystic art.
Arise! Ascending! Angel!
Ow.
Light healer! Spell absorber! First aid!
Oh no! I'm gonna fucking die.
No, I can't die here.
Illuminate! Tornado ray! Breaching!
Oh my gosh! Sorry, I did forget how to play a little bit, so, oops. Painful to watch, I'm sure.
Disgraceful.
All right, I see you in the corner here. I didn't actually mean to do that. I'm trying to find the button to use my mystic art, because I think I forgot which one it was. Do I hold, I think it's LZ I hold after a combo? Oh, oh my god, just when I thought I did a mystic art. Fuck. I thought I remembered the button for to activate mystic art. Oh, shit. Well, that really wasn't good. Oh, did it not work because I didn't have 3? I thought I had 4 though. No, 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 no!
It turned red. No mercy.
There, I did it. Finally.
Dark and light. Shadow flow.
It did turn red.
Gaze upon my fiery mirrors. Eizen. My platform. Finish. Kaleido ray. Take that. Ready to feel the burn. Dragon. Eizen. Finish. When it comes to pain, light healer. Can't ever see.
Just keep going. Just keep going. We seem to be doing okay. It started off a little bit rough, but it's okay. I'm just actively dying all the time, just hanging around at 1 HP, but I can't die during this, so... Just gonna keep going. Oh my god. My HP!
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Yeah, we're okay. Elixir Vitae? Okay. Wait, so this is Grimoire?
So she's the same sort of Moloch as Bienfu?
That's not what I was imagining at all. I was imagining like an old lady.
Grimoire, right? We've been looking for you. We need your help. Who are you?
Oh my god.
I'm Velvet. I know your witch friend. Oh.
Oh.
Grim, so wonderful to see you.
What is their relationship?
Forever!
Ah, you two. Still as outlandish a pair as ever, I see.
How exactly do you know her?
Witch training? She was an upperclassman.
What?
And?
We found this fascinating ancient tome, and we were hoping you could read it for us.
Goodness, Magilou. You of all people joining a team? I didn't know you had it in you.
That kept me entertained.
Well, I don't need entertainment.
She's just using us.
Leanne!
Like we're all using each other.
Isn't there any way you can help us?
It's not the kind of thing I do.
Oh, what a shame. Things happen. Well, we tried, didn't we?
Oh my god. What?
Maybe you need some incentivizing. Do it.
I'm
serious.
Why is she like sitting like this?
I bet you are.
Do you just sit like this all day? Like a mermaid.
Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk tails a rabbit. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are you?
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the
Oh my god,
tush.
you can't just ask somebody that, Rokuro!
My apologies.
The bow.
It appears we've wasted our time.
A walk on the beach is never wasted, but sorry.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue? Are there books for studying it or something?
Oh, Laffy.
My. Are you actually thinking of learning it on your own?
Well, I love reading, and I want to learn more about history. Besides, we need what's in this book.
You have passion, child, I'll give you that.
Oh.
Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
My tuition isn't cheap, you know.
You will teach
How much
me?
money are we talking?
No, I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you. Now where's this book?
Here it is, ma'am.
You needn't be so formal.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Not ma'am. Right.
Not ma'am.
Let's
So cute.
see what we're looking at here. The language of ancient Averost. Had to be the hard one, of course. A lot of wear and tear, too. This'll take some time. We're in a hurry.
That may well be, but this isn't the place for study. Let's move to someplace more comfortable.
You've redeemed yourself, young man. There's a village called Haria just a little ways away.
That works. Thank you.
Fine. Haria Village. Whatever gets the job done.
I apologize if I'm being rude, but I have to ask. You're not Aminoch the Empyrean, are you?
Of course I'm not. What would even make you ask such a thing?
A shop
she
in
just
Isolde
always-
was selling Aminoch figurines that looked just like you.
Oh, that.
Oh, girl.
I distinctly remember whispering to the shopkeeper in his sleep, telling him not to sell those things.
You showing up in his dreams probably only convinced him you were the real deal. You should sue for his use of your likeness and get proper compensation from that shopkeeper.
Forget it. It's no concern.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they'd ever sell anyway.
Oh, you think a figurine of mine wouldn't sell?
You got this whole somber ennui thing going on. A figurine needs to be cute, like me.
Then how about I turn you into a product?
Me? Really?
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted. But since it'd be a unique piece, I'd have to price it a bit higher.
Mounted? No, count me out!
You know what?
Oh, you're no fun. Now, what was it we were talking about?
Whether or not you are the Empyrean Aminoch.
Ah, yes, that's right. I'm no Empyrean. I'm just a simple girl. It would be hard for anyone to worship an Empyrean like me, right?
That's true. I mean, it just seems like you're the type who can see through anything, so...
Never mind, I love
Perhaps
Grimoire.
an Empyrean seems less intimidating from a certain point of view.
You're saying I'm scarier than an Empyrean?
Not scarier exactly, just more of a savvy sort of woman.
That's not a bad answer, but it won't get you out of the doghouse.
I like that she just by default goes back to laying down. What a fucking queen. Okay. Like, sorry to have disturbed you at all, queen. Like,
Show him how Ifreed's crew can sail.
yeah! Show him how Ifreed's crew can sail. Look at that return time going down. Oh, yeah.
Maria, isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were talking about?
I think it might be. We should remain on our guard.
I can take any demon. I just stumbled my way through battle a couple of times, but you know, it's technically, I'm fine. Oh my god, piece of shit. All right, let's see what this super enemy is about. Did they have stars on their feet? Oh, that's so fun.
I don't think we have a chance.
Harpy go lucky. Ooh. Nice timing, Laffy.
I enter the fray.
I'll help you.
Hurricane.
Is it hard or is it just me? Shake the heavens. Let's raise the blade of the
Nice. Not so nice.
No mercy. Wounds that won't heal.
All right, I have a good offensive right now, but it might not last forever, so we do gotta be careful. I like the design of this enemy a lot, though. It's really cute, like for harpy design. Oh my god, Eleanor, you were in my way. I just, that completely fumbled, and I'm 100% blaming you for it. Easy. 56 grade I got for that. Wow. All right, we made it to Haria Village. Find an inn. Rumors. Okay.
From what we heard in Iseult, demons are attacking villages, and more people are growing upset with the Abbey. So I hadn't expected things in Haria Village to be so laid back.
They might be on their best behavior because you're accompanied by an exorcist.
Huh. I didn't know you could see the world in more than just black and white.
The Abbey wouldn't entrust my responsibilities to someone who couldn't see beyond the surface. I have seen many things in my work. I've beheld both the light and the darkness in the world of men. Despite that, no, because of that, I won't turn away from the wrongs that I encounter. Moreover, I have faith. I believe there is good in all our souls.
The darkness, huh?
Yes, like you.
You're awfully direct.
Not a bad thing. It's so quiet here. Is everybody in this town dead? I guess they might be sleeping because it's nighttime. I kind of did come at night.
I can't deal with this anymore.
Oh my god, there's a boy back here.
Matter?
Everyone's sick of all these fruit-flavored gels, right?
So, I made gels using the giant cacao beans only found here on this island. It gave them a nice bitter chocolate taste. But people complained that they weren't avant-garde enough. Ugh, chocolate-flavored gels, how prosaic, bah!
Bah.
This got me fuming! So I caught some maiden bonita fish you find around here, ground them up, and made some gels with them.
You put fish into chocolate gels?
Well, people do braise meat with chocolate. Chocolate and fish may go surprisingly well together.
No, I don't think. No.
Exactly!
No.
It was the discovery of a century!
No. No.
The bonito flakes crunchiness and the gel's gumminess made for an exquisitely
You know what? That makes me want to have my
bad
chocolate.
combo, which
I have my
made
chocolate
it
bars.
interesting.
I'm gonna
So
go
if you
have
made an
one that
innovative new
isn't
type of gel, why are you
fish
so
flavored.
angry?
That's exactly my problem. I outdid myself. Now I need to make my Gels World debut as amazing as they are.
I outdid myself.
So I thought up the ultimate plan.
And that is?
I'll put my Choconito gels in toilets all over the world. I'll call it the Great Choconito Toilet Gambit. No one will go to the bathroom without finding my gels. I think everyone will have a lot of fun. So, genius, right?
Yeah, it's weird, but I think it's funny too.
Right? I knew that kids would get it.
Who's a kid?
But all the adults in my village
Who's a
called it
kid,
silly
Luffy?
and lowbrow. They forbade me from selling
Luffy,
my
sweetie, you
Choconito
don't mean
gels
that,
at
right?
all. Isn't that just horrible?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Aw, man. Things used to be so much better. Mom would make me dinner, and all I had to do was goo 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 ga, and everyone would smile and praise me. I don't want to become the kind of grown-up who can't find any fun in looking for gels in toilets.
Okay. Bitch, I don't even know what to say to that. That was so off the cuff. I did not expect any of that conversation. All right, I have found an inn.
We could use a place to stay. Any rooms open?
Yep. Just finished cleaning, in fact. You can help yourself to that room there.
All right, time to start deciphering this scroll.
Let's wait somewhere outside so Grim can concentrate.
Do you think maybe I could stay and watch?
Oh.
I really do want to study the ancient tongue. I promise I'll be quiet and not get in your way, teacher.
What did you just say, child?
That I'd be quiet and...
No, what did you call me?
Teacher? You said you didn't want to be called ma'am, so I
Oh.
thought maybe that'd work.
Yes, satisfactory. All right. I'll teach you how to read Ancient Avarost.
Thank you so much, teacher!
We'll leave you two alone then. Let us know if anything comes up.
How does this work? It's like learning a language. So I have a teacher to teach me how to learn a language, but you can't learn a language overnight. And God, I fucking wish. I've been trying to learn French for so long. I want to start with these, like, more little conversations first.
Listen, I don't know what they told you in Isolt, but our village has its own traditions. This village is under the divine protection of the Empyrean Aminoch. For unbroken centuries, a line of his priestesses have guided us. They're tasked with performing the sacred rites of worship. And sometimes, they even deliver us his words and will.
And there's still a priestess today?
Of course. And her daughter is training to become our next priestess. Although, I sometimes feel they push themselves too hard. Both mother and daughter are giving their all for Haria. But the Abbey doesn't care about any of that. And they stole our temple from us.
By force?
An exorcist named Teresa came and heard us out. But from the very beginning, she always intended on taking our temple. Her words may have been kind, but that doesn't change the fact that she demanded that we worship her god, Inominat. In all the years we've worshipped Aminoch, not once did we ever try to force others to adopt our beliefs.
Why haven't I seen this priestess she's talking about?
Good question. Is this one underneath? Where are you at? Oh, you're over there. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. What? Fish, what? How do you get back there? I can't go around the building? I can't go through the building? Do I overhear from underneath? Am I, like, eavesdropping? What is going on? Sorry. How the fuck do you get there? Okay. Never mind. Hi, Eizen. You're my favorite.
It sounds like deciphering the text might take some time.
We should be prepared to wait it out here a while. Hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end.
I hope so too. But ancient Avarost is complex. It's not just a matter of knowing the grammar and vocabulary.
Oh? Then how exactly do you read it?
I'm not sure about the specifics myself, but from what I understand, you kind of have to intuit a lot of it.
A language based on guesswork? Thanks, old dead people. You're officially the worst.
I want to steal that one. Thanks, old dead people. You suck. Make language easier.
What connection do you think there is between the violent demon Teresa mentioned and this village?
Couldn't tell you.
Could there have been a demon blight breakout here? This village doesn't look like it's been attacked, but...
Whatever it is. If it keeps the Abbey's eyes off us for once, that's good enough for me.
You really will use anything and everything towards your own aims, won't you?
Yep, and that includes you. As I'm sure you've noticed.
Oh, it just ends like that? Feels like a really bad way to end that conversation.
So she digs being called teacher. Well played, Laffy said.
She wasn't so fond of ma'am, so I guess he figured he needed an alternative.
You can tell how badly he wanted to help her with the languagey work. I think our Malak boy's finally finding himself.
So it would seem.
Laffy is adorable. There's something so pure about children's curiosity. You know, when you're just growing up trying to understand the world, asking questions. I love it. I love seeing that in Laffy a lot.
Banning local religions. The Abbey sure knows how to oppress the populace.
I'd imagine that comes part and parcel with spreading the good word. Other gods would only get in the way.
From what we overheard, it sounds like they've taken over Amenoch's temple, Palamedes, to use as their base of operations.
Sealing it off would be provocative enough, but straight up taking it over? Not a lot of so-called reason to that. Unless... Do you think they need it for some other purpose?
Shrug.
Shrug? Who says that out loud? Lol. LOL. Shrug. Sigh.
Oh, ancient Avarost. You have the obstinacy of a spurned lover who refuses to move on.
Even for you, teacher?
It's this one crucial line. I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, from what you've taught me so far, it looks like it says... Saw, Popo, Mucho, Sanchon.
Correct, but if you merely translate it word for word, it ends up saying, the parent hates tomatoes, the child eggplants.
I doubt those have much to do with the no.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the definition of the difference
Their
between
grammar is
translation
nothing like
and
ours.
localization.
Sometimes you have to reorder the words, and even then the meaning can require leaps of logic and flashes of intuition.
Reordering? So like, San-san, Pocho Pocho, Pocho Musan, Pocho Musan. Can you read it that way?
Pocho Muson. Now where did you get that from?
These words are lined up, like they repeat. And when I read this part that same way, it just felt right.
It just felt right. His instincts are crazy.
If that's repeated here, then the passage turns into the Nameless Empyrean.
Empyrean!
Ho ho, that has to refer to Innominat. I think we're on to something. All right, so if we apply this rule here, then... It would seem to be a book of children's counting songs.
It's not about Innominat?
What matters is what the song says, child. And I think you will be very interested in the words.
Huh. My expedition
I wonder
has
if they've
returned.
made any progress yet.
Shall we go check on them?
It's been like a few hours. It's still nighttime. It has been less than a day. All right, this better be good.
Well, any results? Yes. Well, thanks to the boy here. As it turns out, he has quite the knack for languages.
He has a knack for a lot of things.
Only because I've got the best teacher.
Careful, honey tongue. You'll give this old girl ideas. Huh? Now, child, I'm sure they're curious about the song we unearthed. Why don't you read it aloud?
The song?
Yes, teacher.
Song?
8-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Through pulses of earth doth base nature's flow, as he awaits the time of awakening. 4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn, in sight of the full crimson moon. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
The Crimson Moon?
Therians?
And Therian.
Essentially, this ancient text you found is an annotated volume of drawings and songs pertaining to Innominat. Annotated? Then hurry up and just tell us what it means.
I'm sorry. So far, we've only figured out how to read the song lyrics.
All right.
No.
I take it we're still in for a good long wait before it's thoroughly decrypted.
Likely so, but if we want to find out what the Abbey is up to, we need to know what's in this book, no matter how long it takes.
What the Abbey's up to, is it? I think we can learn much, even from the lyrics alone.
Girl.
The drawings depict him with 8 heads. One of them belongs to his main body, but the other 7 are his mouths. Those mouths consume malevolence, sending it along Earth pulses back to that main body so he can awaken. The 7 monsters fitting that description are called
Therians.
Right. Now as for this malevolence, I have no idea what that means.
What about the second part?
I haven't studied much ancient history, but it said this world was created by 4 Empyreans: Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire. But they also call Innominat an Empyrean. Perhaps a war broke out between Innominat and the other Empyreans that resulted in him being sealed away.
But if there is someone to connect with this divine power, the Therians will keep spawning. And just like that, Innominat will be revived. If we assume that Shepherd Artorius fits that bill, and that he's trying to reawaken Innominat, everything lines up.
Which means our job is to find these Therians and cut off Innominat's heads, so to speak.
But where do we even start looking for them?
Remember, The song states that the Therians in Innominat's body are connected.
The elephant in the room.
If their job is to feed Innominat, the most effective place
No
to
one knows
position
that
them
information
would be
except
at the
for
Earth
Velvet.
Pulse points.
Points?
The place is where the power of Earth pulses is concentrated.
I think.
Places with that sigil. Hey, remember the barrier that was keeping this bug in the forest?
Wait, are you trying to say that thing's a Therian? And yet, it would explain why the Abbey was keeping it locked up.
And there was that same barrier at the villa, too.
That's right. Do you suppose that was also a Therian? Does that mean the Therians all come in different forms?
Should we go to Logres and check?
We've just started deciphering the book. I'd hate to lose time on some fool's errand. I'd rather know at least a little more about what's in it before we make a move.
Something bothering you, Grim?
This line. The one about Therians being forever reborn.
Yeah, that's concerning.
I just felt the same thing as I did in Warg Forest.
The Earth Pulse?
The needle's pointing in the direction of Aminoch's temple, Palamedes. Do I recall hearing that the Abbey took that over?
Temples and ritual sites are often built on places thought to be rich in spiritual energy. Could the temple possibly be an Earth Pulse point?
There's lots of Earth Pulse points scattered all over the world. If there's only 7 Therians, most of them will be empty.
It's not like we have any better leads. If there's even a chance, shouldn't we go check it out?
Better than sitting around waiting on the book. If nothing else, we'll find out what Laphicet is sensing. Just a theory, but if you were to kill a Therian... What? I guess there's only one way to find out. Never mind. Good luck out there.
They just come back. Okay. I can't tell if I'm misremembering or not. There's a high chance that I am, because I don't think it would make sense. I'm remembering, I thought that Velvet was referred to as a Therian, but I don't remember. Well, not right now at this time, but as of this recording going live, I'll look back through my VOD, because I think it was mentioned at the beginning, after you got, well, at the very end of the flashback, when Velvet first turned, I believe. I thought that Artorias referred to her as a Therian, so that would be really weird. It feels wrong, though. I feel like I am misremembering something, but it also could be valid at the same time.
Who are you?
I'll try not to get too hung up on it.
The Innkeeper's daughter. I happened to overhear you all talking about going to Palamedes, and...
Oh.
Did you report us to the Abbey?
Report? But you already have an exorcist with you.
Oh.
If you have any business, talk with her then.
I'm Eleanor Hume, an exorcist with the Abbey. How might I be of service?
I want you to look for someone.
Oh?
A mother and her child went to visit the Abbey grounds, but they haven't returned.
Oh no.
They've both gone missing?
Yes. The mother's name is Mahina. She's a priestess of Aminoch. And her little daughter's name is Kamoana.
Hold on. If she's a priestess of Aminoch...
Right. Ever since the Abbey booted her out from the temple, she's been regularly going back to make her objections heard. But one day, she never returned home.
Oh no.
And now her daughter has disappeared too. I can only assume that she went to go look for her mother.
And you believe they're being held at the temple?
Oh no, ma'am. I just can't imagine Mahina would abandon her daughter like that. Kamoana is next in line to succeed her, so she's had a strict upbringing, but her mother truly loves her. Please forgive Mahina for her protests. I was just hoping you could use the Abbey's resources to track them down.
I will do everything in my power to find them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Kamoana, I grew up with only my mother as family. I can't help but worry for them.
Of course. Let's be off, Miss Exorcist.
Oh, Eleanor. I don't even know what to say to that. Oh no, are we having... Oh no, this looks like
Eleanor,
the same type of dungeon.
What's your game here?
Oh boy. At least it's pretty. It's a pretty dungeon. It's not in a tunnel.
I'll search for them myself.
I don't care about that.
Well, what then?
Why are you actively helping us decipher the book when we're using it to thwart the Abbey's plans?
You think I might be deliberately misleading you? Laying a trap of some sort for you all?
Are you?
I think you're a lot of things, Demon. But foolish is not one of them. I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to accomplish. And there's something happening in the world right now. I want to know what it is. Unfortunately, little old Eleanor has never been deemed trustworthy enough to be given such information. So, my only option is to find out for myself.
You've got the soul searching down at least.
The Abbey and your band of rogues follow two different paths, but something tells me either will lead me to the same destination.
And so you don't see any need to lie to us?
Exactly.
And what'll you do if those truths don't line up cleanly with what you believe?
Ooh.
I'm not sure yet.
This is a good conversation.
As honest an answer as any. Either way, it looks like you'll be working with us for the near future.
Yes, for now.
Hey, could I ask you something?
What is it?
About the Therians. I've heard you call yourself a Therian before.
Oh, right.
Is there any particular insight you have about them?
No, none. Artorias
Oh, I
said
didn't
was
misremember.
one,
It was Artorias that referred to her
And
as
that
one.
doesn't bother you?
Okay.
Does it bother you?
Nope, not at all. If you're not worried, then neither am I.
Rokuro.
I'm
What a
surrounded
homie.
by freaks.
Kind of is a freak for not reacting to that.
Truly the reason Ceres chose me?
Ooh, good question. Okay, so I'm glad that my memory doesn't completely suck. Just like mildly sucks. But yes, I thought that, yeah, that scene, Artorias referred to her as a Therian and then kind of went away, if I recall. Trying to remember if there was more to that, but yeah, it does make me want to revisit that whole beginning scene with this new knowledge. The Crimson Moon.
Velvet keeps picking on Madame Eleanor. They're total opposites, so I know they're just gonna clash sometimes, but Velvet takes it too far.
You really think they're totally opposite?
If Madame Eleanor is a white lily, then Velvet is a black rose. If Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then Velvet is a wolf in the shadows. If Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti carbonara, Velvet is squidding noodles with seaweed.
I don't follow you completely, but I think I get the point.
I'm sure you understand. The two have nothing at all in common. And since they don't share anything in common, some fighting now and then just can't be helped.
Well,
They both have beautiful hair.
Aww.
Okay, but we're talking a noble exorcist and an aloof demon. Eleanor sometimes treats you coldly, and Velvet has helped me more times than I can count. Madame Eleanor gives herself fully to the salvation of others, but Velvet is bent solely on revenge. That means they're both motivated by thoughts of others. How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor at all the same as the brooding, taciturn Velvet? Both of them talk to me when it's just the two of us together.
Aww.
You're just trying to be contrary. I'm only telling you what I've experienced.
Oh.
Actually, I feel that Madame Eleanor isn't really reaching out to me. It's all right if Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu. You aren't alone. That just makes me feel lonelier.
I don't see a problem with
You
that.
two are opposites yourselves.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Oh my god. What a way to end that. Fucking hell. All right, I will probably be doing my usual and skip through this dungeon because it's just another dungeon in this game. And we'll skip in the recording unless there is a skit or the game stops me in some way. Ew! Doesn't this thing look big and fucking ugly? Ew, I gotta fight that? Oh. Ew! Oh, it's like actually called the Kraken. Oh, jeez.
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice.
I'm not in a very good position here. I probably shouldn't have started with this. Oof. I'm playing with fire here. This thing is so big.
See this? Caught you!
I'm glad they all have. Oh my god, the chocolate. The chocolate bar is so funny. I just changed Magilou's weapon.
See this? You won't get away!
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice.
See this? Vengeance! See this? Deception!
I'm gonna keep pressing my luck here. It's not a good idea to put myself in this position all the time, but that's okay. Oh, that was bad.
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice.
Also, I just realized since when was Laffy not in my main party? Oh my god. Can I revive me? Okay, no, I can.
Deception! Eat it! Deception! Form 2! Form 7! Too slow! Deception! Deception! Good! Deception! Eat it! Up! Frost!
When it comes to pain,
Ooh.
Kill them to the bone! Frigid photon!
Did that even hit?
Pressure! Deception!
Aw, bitch, I don't think it did. Oh no! It's hard when I'm not used to playing as these other characters. It's a lot to get used to, but I do enjoy messing with trying different people. Alright. I guess we gotta get Eleanor back up. It is pretty bad not having Laffy in the party. I did not know. I didn't check my actual party before I came in here. Whoa! Ooh, yeah, we did mess up. We did. Rokuro, please raise me. I'm bad. Thank you. We're learning how to be Eizen. Oh, that's bad. I should have guarded. That was really fast, though. Damn, gotta react fast to that.
It's better to give than receive.
Ooh! That was kind of. Oh, guard. Did not guard in time.
I'll try. I'll help you. So easy on you.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
Here's your justice. Finding order. Is it hot or is it just me?
Eat it.
I'll help you.
That was tougher than I would have liked.
That wasn't so great. That wasn't so great. But I'm glad I got to mess with Eizen a little bit. There were some things in there that were really cool.
This rocky shore just keeps going.
Yeah.
Just don't step on any sea slugs, okay?
Why not? What's the big deal?
It's just that it isn't pretty. Their insides squish everywhere.
Oh no, someone has
That
experience.
sounds pretty traumatizing.
Then again, if you pickle their innards, it makes for a great snack.
You eat them?
Oh, don't be a baby. You've had worse.
Forget the sea slugs. Try not to step on the coral.
Good point. Coral is alive and needs our protection.
Or maybe it's because some of it can be sold for jewelry.
I didn't mean either of those reasons. Although Manon appears similar to Magilou Beach, it was formed by a completely different process.
Now that you mention it, this area is covered by rocks.
Magilou is just your average seashore, but Manon here was made by the slow corrosion of seaside caves.
They were worn away by the waves?
That too, but mainly, it was the handiwork of a rock-eating species of coral, known as ravening table coral. Stay in contact long enough, and they'll melt your flesh right off.
Ah, so that's why it tingles every time I touch the coral.
Why didn't you warn us earlier?
Laffy said, have you been taking care of that rhino stag roast like a
Oh
good boy?
no.
Of course. I make sure to feed it every night before I go to sleep, since it's nocturnal.
How long are you
Oh,
going
no.
to keep on calling it a rhino stag roast?
I don't know. It's a new kind of beetle, so it's gonna be hard to tell if it's really a rhino or a stag.
We're not done with the beetle talk?
You're asking a lot of questions. Bienfu, do you like bugs?
Duh! I love rhinoceros and stag beetles both! What guy doesn't find them fascinating?
I don't.
Right? So which kind of beetle do you think it is? Rhino or stag?
Oh, that's a tough question. But guess what? Miss Magilou taught me a surefire way to tell.
I didn't know there was a way to tell.
Yeah, but if I do it, you gotta name it after me, alright? Come on! What guy doesn't wish he had a cool bug named after himself, right? And besides, Miss Magilou told me that this technique is so good that it's only fair to have a bug named after you in return. So what do you say, man to man? Come on, let's live the dream!
What?
Oh, all right.
No!
How can I say no to that? Besides, we all did work together to capture it anyway.
Yay! Thanks, Laffy said. All right, show me the bug, and I'll tell you what it is.
Oh, jeez.
Miss Magilou says you need to open up its outer wings and get a good whiff of the thin
Ew!
underwings.
I'm pretty sure I remember rhinoceros and stag beetles smelling really nasty under their
It's
wings.
disgusting.
Is it really that bad?
Why not find out for yourself?
No thanks. I think I'll pass.
Maybe you shouldn't do this after all, Bienfu.
You probably just want to hog the name all to yourself. Well, too bad. A real man never goes back on his word. If it packs a mean punch, then it's a rhinoceros beetle. And if it smells really zesty, then it's a stag beetle.
I don't know about this.
Ew.
Just let him do it, Laffy said. He's already volunteered.
I can do this Just you watch.
Sniffer.
This smell is the most bad news that ever bad in it. Whoa! He fainted with his eyes still open. Hey, wake up! Wake up, Bienfu! Miss Magilou, as soon as I smelled it, my nose...
And you know she did that on purpose. You know she did that on purpose.
He looks like he's having a bad dream.
Magilou's books, oh no.
I spy with my little eyes a kiddo who's spying at my bewitching waist.
Oh, sorry. I just
He
couldn't
admitted
help
it?
What are those books anyway?
Oh, he's looking at her book skirt.
that's a
Honestly,
great
that's
question.
valid. That's very Laffy.
I'll reveal the secrets of my tomes just for you. On the right, I've got my household ledger in the back and my magic encyclopedia in the front. That one I mostly use for oil blotting paper.
What's oil blotting paper?
It's a girl thing. The two on the left are my heavy book, which I use for flower pressings.
Oil
and then
blotting?
my super pop-up book.
A super pop-up book?
When you open it, it pops out with the force of a raging river! When an enemy has me cornered, I can just open it up facing a nearby wall and pop! Instant getaway! The only downside is that it's a real pain to try to get closed again, so I haven't used it in years.
What about the book right in front?
That's actually layer cake.
Whoa, really?
Seared into its batter are precious bits of knowledge.
What?
Eating it is just as good for your brain as it is for your stomach.
I never can believe anything that Magilou says.
I had no idea that was
Anything that comes
possible.
out of her mouth. I just can't trust
He's
her.
taking this so seriously, I almost feel bad.
Yeah, and Laffy,
All of your books are
Laffy
so
eats up all of
interesting,
this
Magilou.
shit. It's like
That's
she's never
really cool.
serious.
There's no end to your curiosity, is there?
I love Laffy's
Wanna
curiosity
take a
so much,
closer
though.
look?
Boy, would I.
If you really do, then say, Magilou, I want to get to know you better.
Magilou, I want to get to know you better.
Oh no.
All right, I accept. I'll reveal to you my most private secrets.
Wow, so that's what's on the other side of these books. I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
What the? What are you doing with Laphicet?
He said he wanted to see, so I'm showing him. You have no right to stand in the way of his desires.
It's my job to protect him as his vessel, especially from someone so wicked as yourself. Also, what you're doing runs contrary to public decency.
Witches aren't supposed to be decent.
These bindings with the locks on them. This style used to be really popular during the Meliodas dynasty.
Now that I know you're such a bad influence for him, I'll be keeping a closer eye on you.
If you can't learn to take it easy, nobody's ever gonna want to marry you, you know.
Like you're a shining example of marriage material yourself.
Hey, Magilou, could you turn them over one more time? I want to see how the book's attached to your belt.
Yeah, sure.
The only thing I'll say is, as a cosplayer, I am also curious about that.
Hey, Magilou, I was wondering about that book you have on your waist. The one you called
Oh,
your heavy
no,
book
there's
for
more.
flower pressings.
Your curiosity truly knows no bounds, does it, kiddo? Okay, nobody else knows this, but since you're so interested, I'd hate to leave you hanging. My heavy book, the one I use for flower pressings, is none other than a collection of Bienfu's poetry.
Bienfu likes to write poems?
What?
Yep. You'd never guess it, but he's actually just about the best Moloch poet around. Some people even call him the Great Norman Poet. Here, I'll read you my favorite one. If there is something unimportant happening to the east, I'm made to go there and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell.
That's heavy stuff.
Isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully oppressively
Oh my god!
Magilou, your face has gone all sinister looking.
That was horrible. What the fuck?
How about it, Laphicet? Picking up on anything?
Yeah, in the direction of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
You're coming closer to the end of the dungeon. Don't worry, just go a little bit farther. These dungeons suck. All right, we have made it to the temple. This is actually so pretty though, this whole area. It at least gets bonus points for being super pretty. That's a lot of dead people.
What's this?
Dead people.
A demon!
The demon we heard about? Sounds like it's having fun.
Dude,
Then
Magilou.
we'll use this distraction.
Do you care about anything in this world? I gotta know. Does she care about anything? She can't be that laid back.
Wow, look outside. It's the ocean.
We just got inside.
This was a place of worship for Aminoch, the Water Empyrean. The ancients built this sanctuary underwater for the same reason that Eumasia's temples were built underground.
But building this underwater couldn't have been easy.
Aye. With the Earth temples, all they had to do was keep digging. Here, they had water to contend with.
How did they do it? You can't split the sea like you can a log.
They started by stacking giant stone blocks in the shallows, creating an enclosed space. Then they drained the water and expanded the enclosure. Once they had done that enough times and secured enough dry space, they were able to dig into the sea floor.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it?
The humans believed that by going through such great hardships to build these temples, they could show the depth of their devotion.
Additionally, current research suggests the site of this temple once sat on the seacoast.
What? Are you saying I'm wrong?
No, I'm only reporting what I've read in academic journals.
How would coastal ruins sink into the ocean?
When the Empyreans began their slumber, the land shifted, and this temple was swallowed by the sea. Scholars were able to prove that the sand and the heavy stones formed an airtight seal around the structure. Later, people carved an undersea tunnel to connect to the temple, bringing it to its current state.
Now that you mention it, I think I read that book too. Revised Theories on Ancient Architecture, right?
That's the one. Have you read it, Eizen?
No, I only read the first edition.
The problem with the stone enclosure theory is that each time you expand the enclosure, the innermost stones have to be carried out. Once that was pointed out as being too inefficient, alternate theories were developed. The revised edition has a number of competing theories. I highly recommend reading it.
I will then.
So, wait, was that a complete rebuttal of Eizen's explanation?
That was not my intention.
It's okay. Archaeology is a continuous process of asking new questions and making new discoveries. Prevailing theories change all the time.
Poor Eizen.
What's it matter anyway? Let's just get going.
Poor Eizen. I don't know why. I felt bad for him in that one. Poor
There's
guy.
no Empyrean here, right, Eizen?
If you're worried about it, why not flip that coin of his? Heads, no Empyrean. Tails, Empyrean Central.
But it always comes up tails.
That's why she
like
said
I said
it.
before, these temples are nothing more than places of worship built by human hands. The current religion started when humans, fearful of natural forces, began to worship four gods they called the Empyreans. If you're concerned about whether or not one is sleeping in these ruins, just remember that their very existence is only legend.
Be that as it may, Innominat certainly exists.
Aye. But I've never heard a single story of anyone actually seeing an Empyrean. Innominat must be a special case then.
Must be.
I suppose so. If there were four more like him, and they were all trying to stop us, we'd be sunk.
I can't disagree.
We would be. It's true. Look at all these nice little soldiers. They're so cute. Something is written on the monolith. The chalice bears a symbol that commands the flowing water. Should the chalice be filled with water, its mark turned blue, the water shall be as a wall to thwart your path. Should the chalice be dried by flame and its mark turned white, the impeding waters shall lie still, opening the path before you. Ooh, are we getting our, like, first puzzle? All the puzzles have been, like, very easy, though, so far. Oh no.
Well, it wiped out the security for us, but...
It looks like it's in pain. It also is wearing clothes.
Well, look at that. Wolfie's got the crest of Aminoch. The same pendant worn by priestesses.
Yeah.
Then that makes this demon.
The priestess.
She must be the missing mother, Mahina.
Can't be.
Magilou is so chill about pointing out all of this shit. She is so disconnected. There's no way that she's not from another world. The way she's so unbothered by, like, everything happening. I refuse to believe that Magilou just doesn't care about anything. There we go.
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice! You won't get away! Blow Inferno! Take that! You won't get away! Blow Inferno!
Oh.
To think a priestess, beloved by her village, would become a demon.
Eleanor?
She's never going to be the same again. This is the least I can do for her. So says reason.
Huh? That feeling.
Damn! Let the demon be. We don't need it.
Of course Eleanor cares about her. Ooh, tension! Oh. What's straight ahead?
That demon.
Oh.
I guess she caught demon blight when she was looking for her daughter.
Yeah, that's what the girl at the inn said.
But even after turning into a demon, she's still searching for her daughter. Well, Rokurok, Korogane, and Dial all remember what they wanted when they were human, right? Demon or not, she's a mother. It's no surprise she would still be protective of her child.
It could be that, or it could be something else.
Well, I hope that's what it is.
I know that must be how she felt as a human, but demons don't have a sense of motherhood or any such thing. You saw how violent she was. She's not Mahina anymore. When she became a demon, she lost all capacity for empathy and love. It's heartbreaking, but it's the truth.
Velvet and Rokuro still have empathy.
One demon left unchecked could take 100 lives, and this one's even willing to attack exorcists. Demons can wipe out entire
I wish Laffy
villages,
said that out
even
loud. I
cities,
really wish he
just as they
did.
destroyed my village. Thus, my path is clear.
Eleanor is right. There's no turning back once you've changed. Perhaps it would be a mercy to grant her peace through death.
Oh, poor Laffy.
It won't open. Is there some sort of trick to it?
Well, you could always try busting through it, but I wouldn't. Who knows what sort of traps you might trigger?
I know. Look at that diamond-shaped stone in the door. Haven't we seen that somewhere else?
Oh my gosh.
You're right. It was on the pedestal with that chalice.
That huge thing? You must have
This
some
is one of
sharp
those
eyes
moments
there.
where I wish the game
I
didn't
was
treat the
more
player
interested in
like a
what was
fucking
inside that
idiot.
chalice.
So, what? That chalice is the key?
Somehow I doubt it'll be that simple. Some stones are colored and some aren't. It must hold some kind of significance.
I think you're right.
Oh boy. 8-headed
Is
dragon.
Inomi not really an Empyrean?
What makes you ask that all of a sudden?
Well, according to the song Grimm deciphered, Inominat is an 8-headed dragon, right? The Empyreans are supposed to be these holy beings, but using Therians to feed on malevolence sounds more sinister than divine to me.
You've got a point there. Empyreans are a type of Malachim, and that doesn't seem like any Malach we've seen. And even less so when we're talking an 8-headed dragon.
Is it so far-fetched?
What do you think will happen if the Therians come together in one place?
Well, it wouldn't be good. My guess is they'd merge together into a giant, horrific monster. The mighty beast will attack us with its 8 long, snake-like necks and 8 heads spitting
my gosh, Rook.
hellfire.
He's trying to scare him.
Right? And that's 8 heads with only 6 of us to take them on. It'd be more than we could handle.
I'd have to conjure up a double or two.
You can do that?
Of course not.
Then why mention it?
Oh!
That's what Magilou does!
What is
Don't
it,
you know
Laffy
her
said?
by now?
Do you think each head
She
would act
fucks
of
with
its own
you.
free will? Because if they do, they'd be uncoordinated, bumping into each other and going this way and that, giving us an opening. If we fight as one united whole, I know we can win.
Yes! If we work hand in hand, victory is ours. Right, everyone? Huh?
Us, united? Have you looked at us recently?
Oh my god!
Well, I mean, maybe.
I love and hate Magilou so much. I hate how chill she is, but goddamn if she isn't right like 500% of the time. It's irritating. Cause yeah, she is right. I did it!
I feel the power coming from further inside.
How very intriguing.
Be serious, Magilou, for like 2 seconds. This dungeon was... I would say it's like the only dungeon of substance so far into the game. Still kind of very meh, but it was better. There was some thought put into this one. Ew! Oh! Oh, that's nasty.
Well, there you are.
Yikes!
That barrier again!
Looks like we were right. Another Therian.
Just as Velvet conjectured, each of the 7 heads seems to assume a different form.
The sensation! It was here!
Well, look at that. I guess your hunch panned out too, kiddo.
This is just how I felt in Ward Forest. That must have been an Earth Pulse point back there, too.
Well, what are we going to do with this one? Can we get it to shrink like
So are
that
they
bug of
guarding
yours?
Earth Pulse points that
don't care whether it
would...
lives or
Sorry,
dies.
I have Tails brain.
As
So
long
I'm
as
just
we
like, are the
defeat and
Earth
take
Pulse
out one of
points
Inominat's
places where
heads,
you can get
that's
to
all
the
that
other...
matters.
Get to another world? That's what my brain is telling me. And I'm like, maybe this is guarding entrance to that or something. I don't know.
Try not to let it eat you.
That'd be very uncomfortable.
Aw, Magilou, that was fucking awful.
Hope this works!
so bad. That pun. Oh, that's bad. Oh, this is... Oh. That was even worse. Okay.
Nice one. Illuminate us.
Eat it.
Is it her or is it just me?
Blades of wind, slice them.
Aqua split. Rise. Now, rise. Arise. Ascend.
Magilou, are you carrying this fight right now? I think you might be.
Eat it.
Blades
of wind, slice them.
How very unlike me.
Oh god, that's so not gonna go off.
How did this happen? Through troubles, receive light blessing. Illuminate us.
Okay. So this isn't exactly an ideal situation.
Through troubles, when it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive.
I'm gonna stand. Oh shit, oh shit. Getting out of that. Okay, that move is kind of cool. Alright, we'll just keep dodging the moves, guarding accordingly. If I go back to Velvet, it's gonna be a disaster, but it's okay. We'll try to make this disaster work for us. Oh, jeez. Everybody's running on Steam, which is really bad. Wait, no, I wanted that Eleanor!
Better watch your step! Moonlight cycle! Moonlight cycle! Paint the tail race! Rendon slash tail absorber! Thermal happen! Aqua split! Moonlight cycle! Water mine! Moonlight cycle! Stay!
Alright, we'll try Rokuro here.
Shooting star.
Through trouble, better watch your
Hurricane! Armor crusher! Fertile blue!
Oh, okay. Not bad.
For three! For three!
I'll help you! Ready to feel the burn?
For five! Killing flash!
Okay.
I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder!
Dark and light!
Hurricane!
Is it hard or just win?
For one! For three!
You're turning mercy! Blessing!
Velvet!
Enough work there! How could this happen?
Oh, that's brutal.
I enter the fray. Come!
This is bad. Especially with characters that I don't know how to beat. Oh my god!
When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive. Through troubles, receive life's blessing. Fairy circle! Lixavite! Hope this works! We're on top! Through troubles, this can happen! Ready to feel the burn? Blade, through troubles, receive life's blessing!
Magilou is the only person that has like any resource whatsoever. I could use an item. I guess I don't really use my items that much. I think we might be desperate enough. We might be desperate enough. Okay. Let's see. So if we give Rokuro... Oh, jeez. Ooh, buddy.
I'm in your debt.
I'm gonna go back to Velvet, since I'm the most comfortable with Velvet's moveset.
Is it hot or is it just me?
Oh, Eleanor's dead?
When it comes
No. Okay. I think this may be the worst battle I've ever had.
Crimson Servant! Is it hot or is it just Soaring Dragon!
Ooh! Okay. Oh, we're getting somewhere now. Okay. That was rough. Rough. Pretend you didn't see how bad that was. It'll never happen again.
I don't think this Therian's getting any smaller.
The demon again!
She's protecting? Oh, because that's her daughter.
I'm not letting you go this time!
She's protecting her daughter.
Is that Therian eating the demon?
The Therian! It ate her! Malevolence must refer to demons then.
Feeding on demons. I know what that's like.
Mommy. Look! It turned into a little girl!
Is that Kamoana?
Mommy, why? Why did you leave me all alone? Did I do something wrong? Was I too weak? I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry.
No! This can't be happening!
I tried so hard to be strong for you, Mommy. The man from the Abbey made me strong. So please, Mommy, please come back.
The Abbey made her strong?
By turning her into a Therian? Jeez, those happy jokers really get off on this sacrifice stuff, don't they?
I can't believe it. That woman, she was trying to save her own daughter.
Mommy! Mommy! I miss you. Mommy!
Dying, unable to save her daughter. All she could do was offer herself to feed her hungry child.
No, this is my fault!
So, should we bring her with us?
Someone like her will only slow us down.
That Therian isn't going anywhere.
Really?
Oscar! What is the Abbey doing? Please tell me, I have to know!
Eleanor, the less you know, the better.
I must know! I killed her mother, and then the poor girl, she...
Ah, so she must have devoured the demon. But don't let that trouble you.
Don't let that trouble you?
The demon was a necessary sacrifice to bring an end to this world's pain and suffering.
It wasn't just some demon! She was a mother! She was all this girl had! Her one and only mother.
Be that as it may, those who possess strong wings must...
It's not nice to make a girl cry.
Ha! 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 Love that.
Kamoana.
It's now or never.
Out of the way, Laphicet.
Wait! Have you no compassion?
This isn't up for discussion.
I thought you just wanted to weaken Innominat! You can sever the link! You don't have to kill her! Velvet!
Oh, someone's had a change of heart. Apparently, a woman's tears truly do have frightening power.
Oh my god.
I'm just curious about something Grimoirh said. I can always kill this one later.
If we're taking her with us, we'd better grab her and go. No sense lingering in the enemy's territory.
Hey, Kamoana. My name's Laphicet. Do you want to come with me and my friends and get out of here?
Where's my mommy? I'll be lonely without her. You're not alone, sweetie. I promise. Even if she's far away, your mother will always be looking over you. How do you know? Because that's what my mother does for me, too.
Let's go, Kamoana.
Okay.
Oof. Oh. This is very sad. Oh, are we just leaving him? Velvet. Eizen just had to... Velvet, don't do it! Bad Velvet.
Not good. The malevolence is getting stronger.
My. The effects are already starting to show.
Are they? Is that why the sky is more dreary? I just thought it was... All right, here we go. No idea what's gonna happen from here. So yeah, Velvet is a Therian. Oh no, is this whole town gonna go demon blighted?
Grim, what's up? Did you come to share something else you found in that book?
Not quite. I'm afraid the malevolence has grown too dense for me to hole up at the inn reading.
Malevolence?
Oof.
The hell? What's that coming out of their bodies?
Malevolence. They're all hitting their limits.
Magilou. Stop being so casual about everything. This whole town.
Demon Blight! Even the inn girl! Why is this happening?
They're demons now. Their malevolence is spilling over.
The malevolence. All of that energy spilling from their bodies? That's what causes the demon blight?
Do you know what demon blight really is? What demons are?
Does he? I feel like Magilou definitely knows. Why don't we ask her?
Track him down at all costs.
I do wonder why the party doesn't. I know I said this in the last episode too. I don't know why the party doesn't question Magilou, because clearly she has a lot of knowledge. She's always answering all of our questions.
These demons. Let's get back to the ship while we can.
But no, now they question Eizen. But Magilou is right there. My expedition returned. Oh. That's cool.
Where are we going? Where's my mom?
Oh.
Kamoana, your mother is still far away.
Then I need to wait for her at home. Let's go back to Haria.
Oh.
Scary demons are running through the village. It's too dangerous there now.
But I want to see my mom.
Your mom would be sad if you got hurt by a demon. Come with us, and we'll keep you safe until she comes back.
Okay.
If Luffy wasn't a child, that line would not work.
I wouldn't want Mom to be sad.
That has like such creepier energy. Like if you're an adult, just get in the car, sweetie. We have candy in the car. Everything's gonna be safe. We'll protect you.
All right. You're going to tell me about the demon blight and malevolence. Are you seriously thinking of breaking the Moloch taboo?
What?
That depends.
Moloch taboo?
This is about more than just the demons. You could say it's the truth behind how this world really works. The knowledge can be devastating to humans, throwing into question everything they think they know. And so the Malachim agreed to withhold it from humans, for their own protection.
Do you still want to know?
It's not like I'm a human anymore.
I can't keep lying to myself. I can't go on unless I know the truth.
Eizen, what you gonna do?
You asked for it.
Magilou's just here for the ride.
First of all, this thing, this illness you call demon blight does not exist. Any human carries the potential of becoming a demon. All it takes is for the malevolence lurking in their heart to overflow.
And what exactly is this malevolence?
Impure emotions beyond what reason can suppress. Think of it as the sin buried in men's souls.
Magilou just answers the question.
So you knew.
I'm a witch. So malevolence is the darkness in all our hearts. Make any sense to you guys? Any at all?
When you put it like that, yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
By nature, humans are incited by negative energy. It is easy to turn them towards impurity, creating malevolence. In fact, most people are constantly generating malevolence.
It might even be possible that demons are people's true selves, and what little reason they possess is all that keeps them in human form.
If the masses realize this, the realm would be thrown into utter chaos. That's why the Abbey propagates the lie of demon light.
So I presume.
That can't be true! You know yourselves there weren't any demons before the opening!
It used to be that humans couldn't
The opening?
see demons.
Have I
or
heard that term
Malachim.
before?
Not unless they possessed a unique spiritual talent we call resonance.
All your average human would see was someone turning extremely violent. Unable to explain what was happening, they'd just call those people possessed or feral.
Then what made people see them all of a sudden?
I don't know. My guess would be that something triggered greater resonance among all of humanity. And then, on the day of the Advent, all humans gained the ability to perceive Malachim. And in the following days, the exorcist numbers swelled.
This has to be Artorias' doing.
But if there's no sickness, why would an entire village turn into demons at the same time?
8-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Humans produce malevolence, which Therians consume and transmit to Innominat. But when we removed Kamoana from the Earth Pulse point...
Clever boy. That's right. With no Therian to absorb their malevolence, the villagers could no longer contain it.
Okay. Okay,
So you're
this is
saying
interesting.
It's all my fault.
Hey, what's going on? You all look so sad. It's scaring me.
Oh.
On the other hand, at least now we know we can trust the contents of that ancient book. We tear the Therians away from their Earth Pulse points. Innominat's power will wane, and will prevent this awakening.
But everybody turns into a demon in the process.
But if we take away the Therians, then more and more humans will turn into demons.
It's the only way to kill Artorias.
Woohoo!
Ooh, the knives come out.
She's back!
So even the truth won't stop you. Very well.
Since each Therian looks different, we'll only find them by capturing the Earth Pulse points one by one.
And they just go along with it.
Humans and demons.
The team, that's so weird that everybody on this team is like, yeah,
That's
we'll just...
Eleanor.
Every human will turn into a demon, that's fine.
Cheer up, Eleanor. Your mommy's looking over you too, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, so she is. Thank you, Kamoana.
Oh, that was so sweet. What the fuck?
Grimoirh, I want you to tell me more about what you said earlier.
About malevolence? I told you, the subject is taboo.
I understand that human emotions create a poison called malevolence that turns people into demons. Is there no way to stop malevolence from being created?
As long as humans remain human, no. Malevolence is born of emotion, you see.
But your kind must have found a way around it. Malachim experience emotions too.
But Malachim do not produce malevolence, unlike humans.
That's a lie. I've watched a Malach turn into a demon.
That only happens when we are exposed to too much external malevolence.
Okay.
True. The island was full of prisoners and demons.
Mm-hmm.
And Melchior hit that Malach with something that turned it into a wyvern. Was it malevolence?
To Malachim, malevolence is a powerful toxin. We seek those of purity to serve as vessels to protect us from it. It is not a perfect solution, however.
If the vessel is corrupted, the Moloch is as well.
That is correct.
So if Eleanor turns into a demon, then Laphicet... That must be what Eizen meant when he said he'd hate to see Laphicet's vessel broken.
A small crack in one's soul is often all it takes to break a person apart. So try not to pick on our squeaky clean exorcist too much,
Thanks for the warning.
Ooh, I don't even know what to think anymore. That would imply that they're inherently doing a... Well, you could look back and say that this is seemingly a good thing. What the Abbey is doing then, if they're like putting Therians on these pulse points to prevent people from becoming demons, but then that makes them sound good. And you know what? I fucking hate that. But what Melchior did was definitely something else, and I think the actions of Artorias is also definitely something else. Just don't know what that is.
We just received a Sylph J from the boss of the Bloodwings. She has a job for us and wants us to meet her in Logres. How should we respond?
Let's do it. Besides, we need to see if that demon in the villa was actually a Therian.
Good point. And the Bloodwings might know something about the other Therians, too. We're heading for Logres. Prepare to set sail.
Ready anytime.
All right, let's go. Visit Tabitha at the tavern. Oh.
I lost my mother to a demon. Yet that girl's a Therian. I don't even know what I want anymore.
Hey, that's pretty! You like to look at that thing, don't you?
Yes, my mother... Someone very important to me gave me this. I treasure it a lot. Looking at it gives me strength. Do you want to see it?
Yeah! Ah! What's wrong? My face! It's scary!
Oh.
I don't want to look like that!
Oh.
I don't want my mommy to hate me!
Oh no, sweetie.
Mommy! Mommy!
When I was her age, that's just how I cried. Kamoana, I want you to see this.
That huge owie. What happened?
It's
The hell?
big and ugly, isn't it? There are scary things about my body, too. But...
What?
Do you think I'm scary, Kamoana?
No, not at all. But are you alright? Does that hurt?
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm alright, I promise.
Oh.
What about me? Do you think I'm scary?
You're such a sweetheart, Kamoana. Nobody could ever be scared of you. Not me, not your mother, not Laphicet. You don't have to cry anymore. It'll be okay. I promise.
Oh.
Okay.
That scar, was it from a demon?
Yeah. They attacked my village when I was a girl. I was so hurt I couldn't move. But my mother lured them away from me so I could survive.
What happened to her?
The last thing she said to me was, "Stay strong and keep living."
Oh.
Come to the deck. Grimoirh says she's learned something from the book. Hey, why's your face so red?
It's nothing.
Somehow I doubt that.
It's nothing, I swear.
Luffy.
Do you all remember the second verse of that song Laphicet read earlier?
No.
4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therian shall be forever reborn in sight of the full crimson moon.
Right. That's what I've gathered you all here to discuss.
And we think that passage means that Innominat and the Therians will be revived by a chosen one, right?
Yes, but the shall be forever reborn part kept bothering me. I've reconsidered my analysis. Suppose that instead of someone being chosen by Innominat to create Therians, the song means that Innominat chooses who becomes Therians. But so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. What do you think that could mean?
That someone receptive to Innominat's power will be reborn as a Therian.
Like Kamoana.
Which is to say that the Abbey figured out how to turn people into Therians, and then got right to work.
That's...
Are you really that surprised? Artorias has always been one to prioritize the many over the individual, as I well know.
Another thing to consider is this wording about Therians being forever reborn. This could mean that one Therian will be reborn again and again, or it could mean that different Therians will be born to take their place.
Meaning that even if you kill one, there are more waiting in line. They can't be wiped out.
Looks like prioritizing the one over the many was the right call this time. Eh, Velvet?
I never said I wouldn't kill her, if it would prevent Innominat's reawakening.
Magilou is such a bitch.
But Therians can't be killed. Not truly.
So, in a nutshell, if you kill one, another person who's receptive to Innominat's power will be reborn as one.
Right. But the song says that 7 mouths feed the body, so there's only so many around.
If you don't kill them, the next ones won't be born.
Exactly. So we remove the 7 Therians from their Earth Pulse points instead. But then, we also have to protect them so the Abbey doesn't steal them back. Or kill them.
Sounds tricky.
We've got to protect my bug,
Magilou,
too.
contribute something else.
Take real good care of that thing now. Got it?
You bet I will.
In that case, we should probably work on securing a proper hideout for ourselves. You got a secret base or anything, Eizen?
It's every man's fantasy, but sadly, I don't.
We need a hard-to-find spot. One where we can guarantee a steady supply of malevolence for the Therians.
Somewhere devoid of people but full of malevolence. Real poser you got there.
With the Abbey in control of the entire continent, finding a place like that will be easier said than done. Meanwhile, Innominat's reawakening draws ever closer. We'll have to keep collecting our Therians while we search for a hideout. For now, let's just get to Logris.
What if Grimoirh was lying to us? Maybe that's a possibility.
Hey, old man! Give me all the water and food you got! Wait your turn, moron! I was drifting out at sea for 3 days! Almost died out there! Poor you! You probably deserved it!
Oh my god.
Say that again, wise ass! I dare ya!
Shut up, both of ya! No one's getting anything until you pay me what you owe first.
Oh my god.
Are they gonna be okay?
No.
Don't pay them any mind. Sailors are just a short-tempered bunch, that's all.
Huh? The hell are you doing?
What's going on?
They've jacked up the price to dock our ship here.
Oh yeah? Some real balls you've got there, buddy.
If you lot want to moor here, that's the price you're gonna pay. Look, pirates are a liability to begin with, but calling your crew infamous these days would be putting it lightly. The more wanted you are, the more it's gonna cost to hide you. Capiche?
Hard to argue there. Benwick, just pay the man what he wants.
Yes,
With
sir.
what money?
You're such pushovers. You and the captain both.
I knew I could count on you to come through, Eizen. Pleasure doing business with you.
Looks
Poor
like
Benwick.
I'm causing you trouble.
It comes with the job. Don't sweat it.
Eisen
Some
is really going
sailors
out of his
just have
way.
longer tempers than others.
It's kind of hot.
Noted.
Like, really? I keep questioning, like, why I like Eisen so much, and then he does shit like that, and I'm like, oh, that's why I really like Eisen. Because, like, he doesn't have to do this for us. It makes me wonder what he does want out of this relationship with this group at this point in the story. But, hell, if I'm gonna complain, it's fucking hot, dude. Like, okay. Hey, Eisen. Thanks for sticking your neck out for us. Really appreciate it, buddy. Anywho, let's see what these people have to say over here.
Just when are we going to be allowed free access through Vortigern? Having to go all the way around it every time is far too inconvenient. If they insist on building a big gate over the sea, the least they can do is let honest folk through it.
I get why you're upset, but maybe they just haven't been able to devote the resources to fix it after those savage demons wrecked the place. Look, those demons who attacked Helavis are still on the loose, aren't they?
Yep, standing right here.
From what I heard, the demons who wrecked Vortigern were the same ones that killed the High Priest.
What? No way. Wait a minute. The High Priest was killed?
Yeah. The official story is that he's injured or sick or something, but I heard differently.
Then no wonder they haven't had time for Vortigern. I hope the Abbey finds those demons quick. Those monsters need to pay for what they did.
Looks like our infamy is growing by the day.
Maybe they've even put a bounty on us by now.
They keep embellishing our escapades, though. I'm honestly a little hurt they're calling us monsters.
The more they embellish, the easier it is for us to get around. Confusion and panic will only help us.
But it also makes it very expensive to go around. We are breaking Eisen's bank. Actually, I don't even know how they get this money, but I guess they're pirates, so we really shouldn't question it. But I kind of do question it, but...
All right, everything's all fixed up. Now to polish this ship from top to bottom.
You really throw your back into your work, don't you?
Why shouldn't I? The Von Eltia is our pride and joy, our weapon. And most importantly, our home.
I'm sure you've heard this before, but she's one odd-looking ship.
The Von Eltia was built by the Kingdom 12 years ago, using the very best technology available. She was designed for search and seizure operations on the high seas. Apparently, her unusual design comes from an engineer who is familiar with technology from the far continent.
But on her maiden voyage, a string of mysterious accidents took the lives of the captain, then the second, and then the third in command. People thought the ship was bad luck. She was about to be scrapped when Captain Eifried came and snatched her for himself.
If the ship was bad luck, why did Eifried want it?
Well, I'm sure part of it was that he wanted a sturdy ship, capable of reaching the far continent. But when I asked him why, he said, she looks interesting.
She's too interesting if you ask me. We've been chased by storms, struck by icebergs, attacked by a giant whale. You name it.
Wow.
3 years ago when the first mate arrived, it all made sense. To think we'd been haunted by a Reaper the whole time.
Oh, come on. Don't go blaming the captain and the first mate for every bad thing that happens. I bet you're all just frustrated because you're forced to go where they tell you.
None of us are forced to be here. We're here because we choose to be here, and we do so fully knowing what sort of men the captain and the first mate are.
Anyone can leave the crew whenever they like. We're free pirates, each of us, here because we want to be. Some of us love adventure, some are looking to test their fate, and some are just searching for a good place to die. We're a ragtag bunch of rogues, that's for sure. But not a one of us has died carrying regret or resentment.
So we're glad to help out you and yours, but you'd best not forget what we stand for.
I won't.
They're quite the crew, aren't they?
They are. They're much like us.
Accidents truly caused by your power?
Yeah. I've been searching far and wide for a way to lift the Reaper's curse. But when I couldn't find a single thread to follow on this continent, I turned my eyes to the other side of the ocean.
And that's why you boarded this ship.
And a fine ship she is. The Von Eltia was built from 1,000-year-old wood, you know. Before I found my coin, she was my vessel. But then the accidents came.
And then Eifried stole the ship. Did he know you were on board?
Definitely. He had pretty solid resonance going for him. Although at first, I think he assumed I was just a dour-eyed lubber worthy of little notice.
I suppose being a Reaper tends to take its toll like that.
Yeah.
No argument there. But still, whether they could see me or not, they didn't act any differently at all. I fought my damn curse with everything I had. And Eifried and his crew fought right along with me. Hell, we even finally made it to the far continent.
And you didn't find anything there? To help with your curse?
I didn't even look.
But that's why you went there, isn't it?
Eventually, I just got tired of fighting back. The crew, they taught me how to feel alive. And the joy of pursuing my dreams alongside good friends.
Did he just say that? I'm sorry.
The Bloodwing butterflies operate in the Empire's shadows. Not even the Abbey knows their full scope beyond whispers and rumor. And you all have a connection to them, don't you?
Dark and interconnected is the underworld. We've heard voices in the shadows, glimpsed faces behind paper-thin masks.
The attack on High Priest Gideon. Was that at their behest?
Yeah, the Bloodwings asked us to take him out.
We did it in exchange for information that could lead us to Artorias.
Information? You would assassinate a man for mere information?
Yes, information on the shepherd who rules the world. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
We just work with them when our interests align. Nothing more.
That's the kind of thin justification I'd expect to hear from them, too.
But the Bloodwings were acting upon knowledge that the High Priest was harming the people of the city.
You're right. The incident with the nectar was the church's failing.
Yeah.
And it seems that the Bloodwing butterfly network goes further and deeper than we had thought.
They knew about the barrier
Eleanor.
of the throne, too.
And Velvet's expertise at dove mimicry.
Would you stop bringing that up?
Dove mimicry? What does that mean?
Oh, I forgot Eleanor wasn't there for that.
I have no idea.
And Laphicet.
There was a dove near the dock checkpoint. That's all.
Huh?
Right! It was a black, full-chested dove, wasn't it? Cuckoo!
Cuckoo!
Black, full-chested dove. Is that some sort of underworld code word?
Oh my god, Eleanor. Oh.
Here we are, back in Logris. It was a lot tougher to get in the first time.
True.
More funny than tough, if you ask me.
Funny.
Oh, you mean Velvet's little dove act?
Coo, coo.
Oh, jeez.
I'd be careful teasing her if I were you. You know how she can get.
Oh, don't
we've
act
come
like
such
you
a
didn't
long
enjoy
way.
it too. I'm sure you did, right? Good little boys don't lie to adults, you know.
I might have. Just a little.
And good adults don't lie to
Say it like
kids
a dove.
either.
It was funny. Coo, coo.
Oh no.
Is Inominat's book so difficult? Grimoirh seemed perplexed by it.
Yeah. She said it was written in ancient Avarost, a language that uses Impressionist script.
I've never heard of Impressionist script.
Each character can have many different meanings and readings, depending on the emotion it's expressing and the way it relates to the characters around it. Some modest records on its grammar and structure survive, but none that say how to read the emotion the characters express. Grimoirh said that you have to recreate the writer's feelings as a sort of starting point in order to read it.
I see. And you have a talent for that sort of thing?
I guess I do.
But a script based on emotions? That's as far removed from modern language as can be.
Yeah, it's completely unrelated apparently.
How can it be completely unrelated?
After the temperance of Avarost, the entirety of human civilization vanished. The language went with it.
Much as a blooming flower loses its petals, the Avarost civilization grew too far and came to its final end. The surviving buildings and ancient tools, the likes of which our technology cannot replicate, were the beginning of that end.
In any case, it sounds like deciphering that writing will take quite a while.
Well, yeah, it's already been quite a bit. Yeah. It's been a long time. My thought process is like, can we trust Grimoirh? She was recommended to us by Magilou, who Magilou we don't trust. So, you know, like it's kind of awkward. We're back!
Man, the capital sure is big.
Yeah, with historical buildings and artisans and all, there's much of interest here for a boy who loves to learn.
Uh-huh.
Sightseeing's nice and all, but don't wander off and get lost.
Oh yeah, sorry. Don't worry about him. He can take care of himself.
I know, I was just saying.
I'm loving how Eleanor's and Velvet's dynamic is developing over time. At the beginning, it's like very much, okay, we're just putting up with each other. And there is still that aspect of, okay, we're just putting up with each other. But there is connection happening with every skit, with every interaction that they have.
You look like travelers. I have some good news for you. The restrictions on travel to the Aldina Plains are going to be lifted soon. The road's opening back up!
So, that's the latest word on the streets?
Ha! I see what you did there.
I try to liven things up around here.
Well, ever since Lord Artorias became the Shepherd, demon attacks have gone down. The world's filled with hardships, but perhaps things are starting to go in the right direction.
Perhaps. The demons who nearly destroyed Halavis are still skipping about on the loose, though.
What?
And just the other day, a village near Salt was destroyed by the
Magilou,
demon
why are you
blight.
doing this?
Guess the capital doesn't
She
mind,
lives
though.
for chaos.
What?
She has nothing to
Don't
lose.
worry about it. Your shepherd and the abbey are going to save the world, right?
Listening to you has kinda gotten me all nervous again. If you hear any other scary stories, let me know, please.
I've got one with fresh blood, melted bodies. Oh, maybe that tale about the demon doll that comes alive.
If you're going to waste time, we're leaving you here.
Well, that's enough of this detour then. Sorry to be such a drag.
Wait! That doll one sounded really cool!
Oh my god. How to deal with Magilou. I need a book written. I would read it. How to deal with Magilou.
What's with this crowd?
Magilou's troupe just put on a real show.
What?
Man, it was the best. Her dancing was every bit as great as I'd heard.
Magilou?
Wow, the Magilou?
Surely you mean Magilou. Has my time to bask in fame finally come at long last?
No, we're talking about Magilou, not Magilou.
You know, Lulu, the famous dancer? She actually goes by the majestic Lulu, but everyone calls her Magilou.
What?
Just watching the beauty of her dance, you can't help but feel like maybe everything's gonna turn out okay in the world.
Sounds like a pretty cheerful act she has.
Cheerful? This is all a ripoff! She's just trying to pass off as Magilou's menagerie and profit from our good name!
Oh my god.
What good name? We don't actually perform anything.
Thank you, Velvet.
I was planning on getting started eventually, but now this con artist comes along and ruins everything!
I can't just ignore that, you know.
Oh!
It's Magilou! You did great today, Magilou. I loved it.
I thought she was gonna have more definition, like be a real character, but she's an
Long way
NPC.
to go. I'll work hard to do better next
She's
time.
literally
so I
a
hope
nothing
you'll come
burger.
See me.
Magilou's teacher is a dancer named Balta, whose immense talent brought him all the fame in the world. But Balta suffered a tragic injury that took him forever from the stage, and now Magilou was working hard to carry on his dream.
So, you're Magilou then?
I am. My teacher and I work really hard to put on performances that'll leave a lasting impact. And I refuse to let anyone call me a phony.
Oh, jeez.
Oh? And how do you propose to stop me? Taking it to the stage and seeing which one of us can better hold a crowd?
Oh no.
Yes, that's just what I was hoping for.
Lulu, don't go around picking petty fights.
But sir, this woman, she...
You should know better. If you have the energy to spare spitting vitriol at people, you should refocus that anger into moving your body. If you need to express yourself, do it on the stage.
Yes, sir. You're right. Teacher, is the pain acting up again?
Oh no.
It's no matter. What does pain compare to losing the ability to dance? Anyway, what matters is how you're holding up.
I'm fine, sir.
Good. Then let's head back and practice some more.
The Magilou stare down. I know everyone is staring, but Magilou just feels like a...
He seems strict.
He does. But keep in mind that Balta recognized her talent at a young age. He even adopted her so he could pass on everything he knew. He might be strict, but only because he believes in her.
You sure know an awful lot about them.
I'm sort of a fan of theirs, you could say.
A teacher and his student, chasing after the same dream. What a sweet little story they have. That's why I think it's high time for Magilou's Menagerie to
Oh, no.
put on a show.
We're not actually going
And for
to.
our act, we'll be a comedy duo.
No.
Comedy? Where'd you get that idea?
You heard me propose a challenge to little Magilou, right?
Oh my gosh.
But not one of you knows a single acrobatic trick.
Yeah, no shit.
Sorry. Don't apologize. You couldn't have seen this coming.
Well, you could act like you feel a little bad at least. Now, normally I'd make you guys do something flashy like jump through a ring of fire, but I'll be magnanimous and let you do comedy instead. With comedy, I can take control of the stage and keep things lively. I can feed you the audience on a platter.
But going on the same stage as Magilou, it's too much to handle.
Oh my gosh, Eleanor is too much of a fangirl. She can't do
Wait to
it.
take her down a peg or two.
I'm out. I don't even know why you're bothering. It's hopeless.
Why is she bothering?
It's not hopeless. Plus, if we do well, we'll be raking in the dough. What better opportunity do we have
that
to
all
get
you care
started than
about?
now? After all, people will come thinking we're Magilou's troupe.
You're sure eager to profit off of her good name.
That's exactly the material I want. Keep throwing out such zingers and the audience will be in stitches.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure I follow, but okay.
The only thing getting thrown out is gonna be
I love that face from Velvet every time.
You could pull off being
The,
the
like,
straight
ugh,
man in our act.
Done.
What? Keep your compliments to yourself.
This plan might sound dumb, but more money never hurts.
Oh no, Eizen.
Eizen, not you too.
He has a point though. He needs money for good reason. Why the fuck does Magilou need money?
For now, I think everyone should pair up so we can figure out just what sort of comedy chops you all have. Everybody?
Even me?
Certainly. Each one of you is a part of Magilou's Menagerie, after all. I'm not so sure about this.
It only now just occurred to me that this has to be a side quest. This is a fucking side quest. Is this Magilou's side quest? 'Cause holy shit, if so.
Whenever I hear Magilou's name,
I can't help but think of Magilanica.
What?
Magilanica? Who's that?
Magilanica?
Oh, she's just a girl who worked as part of the freak show. Talked to spirits nobody else could see.
That's her, all right. She had many mysterious
I do like that this girl is described as a
moving
know-it-all.
things without touching them and divining where people would. For a time,
Find
people
lost
called
objects,
her
sorry.
the Little Witch.
Didn't mean to cut
she
that
was
off.
pretty popular.
Thanks to her, the rest of the troop took in plenty of cash. Or so I hear.
Yeah, but eventually they took it too far, and the kingdom tried them for heresy.
Ooh.
I hear Magilanica was subjected to really brutal torture.
True fact. Everyone knows this story.
Well, I've never heard it. That's not too surprising. It all took place when I was a young woman myself. Remind me, Magilou. How old are you again?
Ha!
What? How old would you say I am?
Well, from your reaction, I can at least tell you're not my age.
Oh my fucking god, the fighting. Oh no. Is this where this continues?
When will the High Priest return to us?
Oh no,
Keep
this is not
between us,
Magilou's
but
thing.
I heard Lord Gideon was killed by demons.
Surely that's not true.
It most certainly is true. Hey, shh! They'll hear you.
I know someone who works in the palace, and he said the demon was a girl with the head of a wolf and the body of a gorilla.
But how could a demon have gotten into the palace?
Apparently, there was a power struggle among the higher-ups, and Gideon's enemies snuck the demon into his villa. They say that's why people sometimes heard terrifying screams coming from the place.
Oh, is the demon still there?
No idea. Rumor says she escaped, but I wouldn't worry. There's no way she'd stick around here.
That's what you think. She's right here, so you'd better watch out.
Stop messing around already.
Asking Magilou to stop messing around, you're asking for a goddamn fucking miracle, dude. You think that Magilou is gonna stop after everything you've learned about her?
The nights are so cold of late. It's gotten harder to get flamestone, too.
I hear the port at Helaviz is at a near standstill. No matter how much flamestone they mine from Mount Killerhouse, they can't get it shipped out.
This guy's voice is ridiculous.
Is aware of the situation. It's not just us who are suffering. We have to endure.
Times like these is when we need to practice Lord Artorias' teachings.
I like
The
how
many
stupid it
outweigh
sounds.
the individual.
Exactly. I'm sure Lord Artorias will think of us soon and send aid.
He doesn't give a damn about any of you.
How dare you!
The many outweigh the individual. Artorias wants to save humanity as a whole. Your individual troubles aren't important to him.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Aren't we part of the whole he wants to save?
What, happy for—
Sorry about that. She didn't get to see his speech, so she's been taking it out on everyone around her.
Oh my god, Eleanor, shut up.
What a troublesome kid.
But really, that speech was incredible.
Oh, but the speech was incredible. Shut up, bitch. Did I ever get all of this loot? I mean... I have 2 of those. I'm very bad at keeping up with shopping. I kind of have been just going from town to town. A little mindlessly, I will admit. I need to do a little bit more shopping. But thankfully I did it in the past 2 towns. So we're Gucci. Alright. Oh, nothing here. Okay. I wasn't sure. Alright, to the tavern where the plot resides. Still nothing with
Eleanor,
Magilou.
I need you to wait outside. The boss of the Bloodwings knows an exorcist is with us, but...
Say no more. I'm sure they have clients who wouldn't appreciate their faces being known to the Abbey.
Correct. Laphicet, you stay with Eleanor.
Probably a good idea.
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
Wait, maybe not. What if Eleanor takes Laffy? Kidnaps him.
My thanks for coming all this way. It's been a while. Would you care for a peach pie?
What do you want?
Oh, It would do you good to unwind every now and again, you know. Stretch a bow too far and its string is bound to snap.
What do you want?
I would like you to escort this person out of the capital.
Oh.
Something smells about this. Literally. Where am I taking them?
Somewhere the authorities can't reach them.
Sounds nice. I could do with such a place myself.
No joke. We've been looking for a place to lay low, but we haven't had any luck yet.
Well, come to think of it, I've heard a rumor that it's been a while since the Abbey has had any contact from Titania.
The prison island.
Titania? But I thought the Abbey was in direct control of that place. Has the situation there gotten that bad since you left?
Are we retracing our steps back there now?
Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. I think it might work.
Yeah, could make a decent hideout, actually. The Therians could definitely get their fill of malevolence there.
And the Abbey is far too goody-goody to imagine an escaped prisoner would ever return to her prison by her own free will.
At the very least, I'd say it's worth checking out.
I take it our intel has proven useful.
It has. But before we go, have you heard anything about the Abbey harboring demons?
I'm aware there was a demon in the villa, and that it has been relocated.
Where?
I can't say right this moment, but I'm sure we will find out shortly.
All
Who
right.
is this person?
Then in exchange for this passenger's safety, I want
They
more
have a
information on
bird.
that demon.
You've got a deal.
Anytime I see a person with a bird, I think of
Eizen,
Simon
I
Blackwell
heard about
because
your
I have like 2
confrontation
brain
with
cells.
Melchior. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you find
And one brain cell is permanently locked on Simon
really
Blackwell.
blew that one, Toots.
It's fine. What's done is done.
I know it's not even like the
Have you
same type
given
of
up on
bird, too.
finding Eifried?
No, I haven't. The crew and I will do whatever we can to quash the Abbey's plans. We do them enough damage, and the Abbey ought to start thinking about putting their hostage to good use. They'll set him up as a trap for us, and that's when we'll steal him back.
Attacking the Abbey to create an opening for his escape.
Clever.
Mm-hmm.
It's what Eifried would do. That's all.
That's hot. He's a loyal man. He repays his debts. He has a debt to repay to Eifried.
They're taking a while.
It's fucking adorable.
The
Eleanor.
Shepherd has a special mission for you.
Oh no, this is what I was worried about. Is she gonna do
Protect
it?
the Malak Laphicet and bring him to the Logris Abbey headquarters.
Don't do it. Don't you dare.
What's wrong? Hey, you want to take a walk around the capital for a bit? I can show you some of the sights.
Girl, no. After all of this?
You can't trust me. I understand.
No, it's not that. I promise. I'd love to go sightseeing with you, Eleanor.
Laphicet. Well, we'll do it another time, okay? Why? It's just, you know, Velvet would get mad at us.
Get mad about what?
Ooh.
Ah, you're done. And who is this?
A VIP entrusted to us by the head of the Bloodwings. We're stowing them away on Titania where the bad guys can't get at them.
The prison island? Just who is this person?
Didn't ask.
What?
Hey, something smells nice.
Huh? You can sniff a person?
Stop sniffing things. We're leaving.
Why are you sniffing people, Laffy?
I can't believe you take a job without bothering to ask who you're escorting or why.
The less you know, the less trouble you invite.
Who is that caped man?
I do not know, but his hawks seemed extraordinarily well trained.
Trained to hunt, maybe?
I'd imagine.
Oh, is it the same
bird? It takes a great
bird?
deal of time and money to train a bird like that. What is it?
I smell something nice.
Indeed. The scent is somehow familiar.
What the fuck?
It can't be.
What are you two sniffing at?
Aha! They're bloodhounds on the hunt!
What is going on?
We're talking about hawks hunting, aren't we?
Come again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse my poor manners.
Oh, I don't think I understood what just happened. Yeah, I don't think... I don't think I comprehended that. Like, why Eleanor was shy. My brain too small.
Could you fit my comedy act into tonight's show?
All right, continuing Magilou's quest.
My new partner, but I can carry the act. I'd appreciate you squeezing us in.
For you, Maggie dear, I'll do it as a personal favor, but you get 200 flat. No expenses, no per diem.
Oh, come on, don't be so stingy.
It gets worse. Our headliner is doubling up after, and the opener flubbed their lines and lost us minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Playing deuce for a cold house? Well, all right, them's the breaks.
What the hell are you even saying?
I'm saying we're going on, and you're my straight man.
What?
What? You were serious?
I'll take care of the actual funny bits. Just act like you always do and we'll be fine. Bonus points if you toss the men in the audience a glare of contempt every now and then. Just trust me.
Oh, hold on. This is all happening so fast. I'm not sure I'm ready for...
You'd better get ready, because the curtain's going up.
Oh no. What am I doing?
Hi there! We're Moggy and Val, your lovely comedians for today!
Oh,
Magikazam!
Magikazam!
We're still new to the comedy business, but we'll do our best to give you a memorable show. Now, I'm Moggy, the bright, beaming one in the pair, while my moody little partner here is... Hey, what's wrong, Val? Everything okay? You need to put some energy into this, or we're in trouble. Come on! If you've got one redeeming feature, it's your moxie.
That might be, but this is different.
I can see you're going through something right now. All right, let's take a deep breath together. Excuse us for just one moment.
Oh my god.
Velvet, what are you doing? We're losing the audience.
What audience?
I can't help it. I've never talked in front of such a big crowd before.
Wait, don't tell me you've got stage fright?
So what if I do?
That's so unlike you. Just pretend that you're fighting some nasty exorcist and give it some gusto.
Easy for you to say. I'm embarrassed out here.
Don't be such a girl.
I am a girl.
That's it. Just do that, but project your voice.
I can't, and I don't want to.
You're a comedian. You have to. Where's your passion for your newfound art?
I'm not one, and I've never had any.
No, I can see it within you, deep down, the burning passion of a true artist at heart.
I've had enough! I can't do this with you!
Oh my god.
Sorry, folks, show's over.
That almost felt like a fucking breakup.
Well, you've certainly shown me something new. A comedy team that just stands on stage whispering to each other.
We're going for a brand new comedic style. So, what did you think?
Don't quit your day job.
That's what I thought.
Ah, now she plays the straight man.
Oh boy. Well, that was something. Yeah, that was something. Okay.
This is bullcrap. You're gouging us just because you can.
Well, if you want to pay less,
Maybe you should go find someone more generous, hmm?
Looks like they're at it again.
What was that? What?
Huh? What's happening?
Benwick, snap out of it! Benwick!
Huh? I was haggling for supplies, and...
Tell you what, I'll give you a fair price. Actually, just take what you need. We should all endeavor to help contribute to the common good of humanity, rather than selfishly pursue wanton profit.
What? Are you sure?
No. Wait. What was I saying?
How does it even happen?
You felt that too, didn't you, kiddo?
Yeah, it disappeared, but I felt a strong force coming from somewhere to the north.
It's called a domain. A Moloch zone of influence.
Domain
Wait,
expansion!
If it's north of here, then...
The Empyrean's throne?
Did that happen because of something Innominat and Artorias did?
I don't know.
I've got a bad feeling about this. We should get far away from here, and quickly.
Uh-oh.
So, the suppression.
Who are you? I actually know who it
that was
is.
certainly off-putting. But our job with Tabitha comes first. And we need a hideout soon, too.
True enough.
Guys, I'm actually very smart. I know that the person that's with us is actually Magilou's brother.
Hey, geezer, you alright?
Got him.
What nonsense are you spouting, youngin'?
That's one spirited old man.
Well, it's just that you suddenly got all polite on me, and you were all like, "Oh no, good chum, worry not about your debt to me."
I thought I said stop spouting nonsense.
It's not nonsense. You did say it. I heard you say it.
He did, but we were all acting strangely. You said, after you, fine sir. And I said, no, I simply couldn't. You first, dear friend. There's no way in hell I would ever let you go first.
Come to think of it, that's right. But he said not to worry about our debts, and now he's taking it back? That's inhuman, cruel, ruthless.
They lost control of themselves, but still have their memories. Maybe something was manipulating them.
What in the world happened to us?
I don't get it, but what I do get is that he said we don't owe him nothing. So my debt to you is off, right, old man?
Same here, same here.
Shut your traps. I'd be flat broke if I let you knuckleheads off the hook. Now shut up and
Something really strange happened here.
Seems so. And I think this is just the beginning of it.
Yeah, I think it's just the beginning of it. We should leave. Probably a really good idea. My expedition is up and ready.
All right.
I guess since I got everything. I guess.
Show him how.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I should do at this point. For expeditions, just go with whatever ingredients or materials I want. Okay, so Titania front docks. Let's go. Chop, chop! Let's get away from here. We are suppressing people's emotions is what we're
on
doing.
The rolling waves. Don't you think it's time you showed us your face, mystery monk?
You're right. My apologies.
It's Artorias. No, it's Magilou's brother.
I knew it! Prince Percival!
Oh.
Percival Ilmid Asgard, crowned prince and heir to the throne of the Midgand Kingdom.
Oh, you.
So he's next in line, is
Didn't we only saw him in one scene?
Looks like someone already
Whenever we were in Logris and Artorias did his
Yes,
speech,
Your
I think he
Highness.
was the one that did it before
I could
him,
tell
I
from
think.
the fragrant wood scent, as only the royal family may wear it. But if I may ask, why?
Must I explain myself to gain your aid?
I myself could ask what an exorcist is doing consorting with members of the underworld.
I don't...
It doesn't matter why you're here. On this ship, you're here for us to use to our advantage.
Treat me as you will. It's not like I can ever go back.
Oh no.
For a fellow born with silver spoons spewing out of his mouth, Princi Poo's rather laid back.
Princi Poo.
Prince Percival is an upstanding man, renowned for both his intelligence and his fair, just demeanor. It's widely believed that with him on the throne, Midgard's prosperity will continue and...
Look, I played dumb earlier, but I smelled that scent too. He wore it for us to notice. He wanted us to know just what sort of position he held, and how useful he could be to us.
He surprised me, at least.
Do you think we're being led into another trap?
We definitely can't take that possibility off the table.
When the time comes, he'll make a good hostage, if nothing else.
Not if the ones we face are after his life too.
For now, let's just make sure we keep an eye on him.
The prince. He said he couldn't go back.
I wonder why.
Because the suppression started, that's why. Whatever that is.
The whole island's a prison. It's like a secret fort or something.
Weirdly quiet, though.
Yeah, I don't see a single exorcist on watch.
Let's scope out the inside.
Why does everything, like, all Eizen did in that scene was just look at the prince and be like, But, like, I found that hot. Like, I think I'm just fucked up. There's no other explanation.
An exorcist.
I like a man that actually pays attention. Maybe that's it.
Are you all right?
Headless Knights back.
She's dead.
The Headless Knight is back?
Well, that's not so great. I actually haven't felt like I fought in a long time.
This is the demon that attacked her?
Another prison riot?
Twofer.
Kurogane, Dial. You two protect Kamoana and the prince.
Understood.
I kind of forget that they're still traveling with us.
You're giving me a headache.
Stay sharp! This one must have survived the riot! Take that! Run through! No escape!
I did good, didn't I?
You did great, sweetie.
So did the Abbey actually fail to quell the riot?
I find that hard to believe. The prison was heavily staffed with exorcists.
Perhaps it was venomization.
Venomization?
A dark ritual, forcing demons to eat each other in order to produce ever stronger demons.
So the demons devoured each other, creating a demon too powerful for the exorcists to control?
I imagine the riot didn't help.
Now whose fault could that have been, I wonder?
Whatever happened doesn't matter to us now. We need to focus on how to take this place for ourselves.
That exorcist from before said something about a headless knight, right?
That one's probably the leader.
Then we hunt it down and destroy it.
Until we capture the island, let's use this room for our staging ground. I'll leave the prince and Kamoana to you two. Eliminate any enemies who come in.
Understood.
Don't expect much from me, but all right.
Kamoana, if anything happens, call for me and I'll come running to protect you, okay?
Okay, you stay safe too, Eleanor.
Let's go.
Such a sweetie. I hate it here. What is this over here? Oh my god, not the turtles.
Hey, it's you again.
Ah, I'm so busy. I'm so busy I can't even notice what's going on around me.
You're not fooling anybody. Why bother?
I was hoping to not have to deal with yous guys. Whenever I run into yous, I always lose so much monies.
Because Velvet always forces unreasonable demands on you?
Oh, Miss Exorcist, your concern warms my little turtle's heart.
I'm not forcing anything. I just think he's trying to take advantage of us by fixing his prices well above market rate.
Price fixing? As in deliberately marking up items so as to take advantage of the less fortunate? I was under the impression that the Abbey strictly forbade such unscrupulous business tactics.
Oh!
Perish the thought, Miss. Our accounting is always above board. 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. No matter whens and no matter wheres, you can get whatever you needs for the same fair price.
Uh-huh.
That's good to hear. Eleanor, give the nice turtles that smile he so desires.
I'm sure running a business is hard work. Hang in there.
Much obliged.
Oh.
I don't think we have a chance. No escape.
Blast
You're
away the
almost
shadows.
darkness. Roar thunder. Let's it drop. Gravity mine. Bring it down. Lunar sucker. Thermal hammer. Take that. Defend the running. No escape. Fight. Plasma hit. Lunar sucker. Are there more? Light as light. Illuminator. Let's go. I'll escape. Finally. That was over. Lunar sucker. Easy on you. Looks like you're gonna be done.
Come on, really?
From the way you were talking, it seemed like you had an idea of who was behind the riot. What happened here?
Huh.
I'd think someone in your position would know.
There were reports of a large riot, but I was caught up in chasing you, so I heard little else.
It was a small affair, really. Velvet, Rokuro, and I were being held on this island. Velvet instigated the other prisoners to riot so that we could escape.
She used the prisoners?
Yeah. You'd expect different from me?
How did it end?
We didn't stay to see, but the prisoners were losing badly. At least, that's what it looked like. But if that was the case, then where did all the exorcists go?
I know Oscar left to report the incident, but the other guards should have remained at their posts.
Well, if they didn't flee, we have to assume they were all killed.
By this headless knight, perhaps? Well, no sense losing our heads, I suppose. But it looks like we're in for a heck of a fight.
Oh, jeez.
All we have to do is mop up anyone who's left.
After how well my last boss fight went, I am so looking forward to it.
What was it called? Venomization, right? The dark ritual of making demons feed on each other to birth stronger ones.
Eizen, how many demons does the ritual require?
It's more a matter of quality than quantity. Stronger demons mean more powerful malevolent.
The ritual mixes the victor's malevolence with that of the devoured, creating a terrible, bloodthirsty monster. You see, the newfound power comes at a great cost. With it, the victor's last vestiges of self-control are stripped away.
So it's something even more than a monster. A seething ball of pure power and malevolence.
Roguro, don't tell me you're considering it for yourself.
Of course I am. I'll consider anything that could make me stronger.
You cannot be serious!
What's there to be so surprised about? Well, look at Velvet. She's already eaten countless demons.
You're ridiculous!
He's right. If it helps me find my vengeance, I don't care.
Velvet? Wait, are you really going to do it?
Relax, it's not gonna happen. Becoming a monster wouldn't bother me. But when I defeat my rival, I have to be myself for it to mean anything. It's the same for Velvet.
It is?
Besides, if I kill a previous victor of the ritual, I'll have proved myself strong enough not to need the extra power.
You're ridiculous.
The party is ridiculous, but I really love them a lot. Ooh, that does look like a headless knight.
He must be the product of the venomization.
Well, he definitely looks vicious enough.
Not as vicious as our Velvet, though.
I like how Magilou uses the term "our Velvet."
Where's his voice even coming from?
I don't know. Look inside.
It's almost like I'm Magilou's pet.
Looks like you're gonna be
Oh, I didn't get credit for the stun. Damn.
Well, that takes care of that.
Yeah.
That's where she was kept, I think.
I feel something again.
More malevolence?
No, another Earth Pulse point. It must be on this island.
I sense it too. It's very close.
Directly underneath us, I would guess.
Awkward.
What is this place?
Welcome to the most secure cell in the entire complex. The darkest hole in Titania. Feel anything, Laphicet?
Yeah, I think this is the Earth Pulse point.
If this cell is where the Earth Pulse point is, then does that mean it housed a Therian?
Yeah. And a real hungry one at that. Every day, they would toss demons into its cell. It would devour its fill, then wipe the blood from its lips. Never once realizing it was delivering to Innominat the malevolence of hundreds of demons and prisoners. And then one day, there appeared before it a female Moloch, who shattered the barrier and freed the Therian from its cage. But the Therian knew no mercy, and it devoured its liberator. And it was then...
I like the way we come back full circle here.
Then I obtained the power to avenge my brother.
Velvet, you're a Therian?
This prison island was a feeding ground for the Therian. harnessing the malevolence created by the prisoners within.
But because Velvet escaped, the malevolence went out of control.
Wow, the same darn thing that happened back in Kamoana's village.
Lord Artorias would never have done such a thing. No. What's so unbelievable? That he used his wife's brother as a human sacrifice? That he imprisoned his wife's sister? Because that's what your damned holy shepherd did! All to get his hands on Inominat's power!
Oh, she's so mad.
I'm sure he had a reason for... A reason? To spare the world of its pain? Don't give me that! Who will spare my brother's pain? Who will soothe my brother's despair? He murdered my little brother Luffy! And you'll stand there and tell me it was for the greater good?
Ooh, that's some good voice acting. Ooh, that was from the gut. That rage.
At any rate, that's one less Therian for us to track down.
Velvet.
Oh no!
Kamoana? What? Did Velvet yell at you so hard you're starting to hear voices now?
I have a feeling something's wrong. Kamoana could be in danger. But we already beat the Headless Knight. I still can't shake this feeling. Please, let's go back and check on them.
Whew. Oh my. Do I gotta actually, like, walk all the way back up? I can't, they don't let me teleport. That does suck. This place isn't that fun to go through. It's cool to reminisce, like, come back to where we started, but...
So, Velvet is a Therian, is she? I knew there was something off about her.
But it's what she cried out that's really on my mind. Laufey said, is Velvet truly Lord Artorias' younger sister?
She never told me.
If it were true, I suppose it would explain her knowledge of Lord Artorias' training.
If you're so curious, why not ask her yourself?
True, Rokuro.
Hey, Velvet, what's your connection to Artorias?
Rokuro, have some tact!
I heard you whispering. It doesn't bother me. Artorias was married to my late sister, Celica. He was our brother-in-law. We lived together for more than 10 years.
That does explain a few things.
So he
I
sacrificed
like how we're
his
finally
little
explaining
brother,
this to the party.
turned his sister into a Therian.
But you were his family.
To his view of the grand scheme, family is inconsequential. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. All he did was act according to his ideal logic.
What a bitch.
Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get moving.
Yeah, enough chit-chat, Eleanor. I didn't think you would want any chit-chat. We gotta hurry, right? Because in these games, you can't walk and talk. You have to stand there during all the skits. You have to stand and talk to each other. There is no have this conversation while running.
So it turns out that Velvet is a Therian who consumes malevolence.
And too much malevolence is what changes people into demons. Strong enough malevolence can persist after the person who created it dies, turning their corpse or spirit into a raging monster. That's how undead and phantom demons come about.
Then the demons Velvet killed turned back into humans because she devoured their malevolence.
Yeah, and consequently, they avoided becoming undead or anything like that.
So she saved them. Well, I mean, a corpse is a corpse, of course, of course.
Do you think she could devour only the malevolence and turn a living demon human again?
Unfortunately, that's impossible due to malevolence's self-reinforcing nature. When Therians are connected to Inominat through an Earth Pulse point, they seem to be able to absorb small concentrations of malevolence from the surrounding area and inhibit the creation of new demons. But any human who builds up enough malevolence to turn into a demon will keep producing malevolence as long as they live.
That's right. To devour any malevolence, I need to cut it off at the source. That's how my powers work.
Velvet, I'm sorry.
I don't mind it. Actually, I find it convenient. This way, I'll never forget my hatred for Artorias.
Ooh, I wouldn't want to live with that emotion forever.
You get to keep the power of any malevolence you
It's
consume.
so consuming.
Fuel for my hatred, yes.
Ooh. That's a lot of hate, man.
I don't think. Ah! That was Kamoana.
Oh, jeez. Oh! Cool.
Kamoana! Eleanor!
Oh.
You really came back for me. A promise is a promise, sweetheart.
A headless knight and a horse demon.
Oh.
It's giving off a ton of malevolence.
Cool design, though.
This must be the true survivor of the venomization process.
Oh, I get it! The dying exorcist lady wasn't saying Headless Knight is back. She was going for Headless Knight on horseback.
Whatever the case, we'll fight whoever we have to claim this island.
This is my island. No headless knights allowed. Now I can't help but wonder how the horse's name.
Get close and look.
I was trying to do a mystic art.
Better watch your step. Better watch your step.
My life is over. The moment that I let go of my guard, are you kidding me?
I can heal the wounds, but I can't feel the pain. Dark and light. Lightning, rain down.
So hard.
Gaze upon my fiery mirrors. Fire! Now, rise, arise.
Need to take a look around the arena. There we go, there we go, there we go. I was able to pick it back up. Okay, good. Good, okay. Hell yeah. I love the camera angle here. We got such a good camera angle. I guess that's what you get for fighting up against the wall. Oh, I mean, boss is almost dead. Boss is almost dead. Okay, we did it. Started off rough.
That's venomization, all right. Definitely stronger than that headless lump of armor.
I beg your pardon.
Not you.
Ew.
demon from the villa?
No, look! It's absorbing the malevolence. It's a Therian.
Is that the princess?
Actually, that hawk is Griffin, my one and only friend.
So your Griffin is a Therian.
So that's what Tabitha meant when she said we'd find out shortly.
But Your Highness, why do you have a Therian?
It's like I said. Griffin has been my dear friend ever since I was a child.
Aww.
Even if he's a Therian now, that hasn't changed.
So you knew you were helping a Therian escape.
So is that the same Griffin that we freed? I forget what place that was, but there was a bird there.
Schemes. I just want Griffin to be free.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised. The Crown Prince and future king, he's gonna do whatever he likes.
I suppose I am at that. But if I am, it's the first time I've ever been allowed a choice of my own. When you're a prince, you're not a person. You're an institution, one designed to serve the state and its people. Say, for instance, you're doing your law studies and your back suddenly itches. What do?
I mean, I'd scratch it. Who wouldn't?
When I did that, my tutor gave me a whipping so hard the blood ran down my back. The reason being that I prioritized a personal feeling, that is to say my itch, over my studies in service of the state. Seeing Griffin lay claim to the skies let me imagine my own freedom. It was my lone solace over the years. But then, he turned out to be responsive to Innominat's power.
I take it the Midgand royal family is well aware that the Abbey is creating Therians.
Of course. How could we not? The kingdom offers unequivocal support to Shepherd Artorius' vision of reason and will. Even so, if there was one thing I could never permit, it was seeing Griffin locked up and unable to fly. Never. I tricked the Exorcist on guard and disabled the barrier. But then Griffin attacked the Exorcist and killed him.
That's why you said you could never go back.
They can overlook a single dead exorcist, but with a Therian removed, malevolence will engulf the capital.
I knew full well what I was doing. And yet, I couldn't watch my friend's life be stripped away.
Your Highness.
He chose a single bird over the world. Why do you think that birds fly?
That's what Lord Artorius asked me.
My anatomy book says birds can fly because their bones are light and their wing muscles are enormously strong.
Birds fly because a bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. That's what I think.
I understand now. As long as you remain on this island, you may do as you please. But if you try to escape, I'll kill you.
That should
Casually
work.
says that to a prince.
This way we'll have him on hand if we ever need a hostage.
Understood. I appreciate you letting Griffin and me stay here.
He's so chill with
now
that.
that's taken care of. Let's build
We
ourselves
just
a hideout.
threatened him. He's like, thanks for letting me be here with my Griffin. Oh boy. Now where do we go? We can't go back to Logris. Something has to happen. The suppression thingy. We should have asked him about it.
Do you know where Eleanor is?
Wasn't she just playing with you?
Yeah, but then she left. I'm worried because she looked pretty sad.
No.
Can you go find her?
Why me? All right, fine. Just don't cry on me, okay?
No crying.
Hey, Rokuro, have you seen Eleanor?
Probably. I don't know. Bit drunk.
Just try not to go overboard.
But man, are we a bunch of screw-ups or what? I mean, we've kidnapped a prince now. They gotta have laws against that. Broke out of prison, flattened
Holy fuck, he got drunk so
tried to
fast.
assassinate a shepherd. Hey, how many infractions do you think we're on the hook for?
Pardon me if I don't stop and count. If you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to tag along.
No, I still haven't repaid my debt to you.
You say that, but you really just want to beat Shigure, don't you?
Whoa, to me, they're both connected. It's a long story, but I can tell you if you...
I'll pass.
Well, join me for a drink then?
I think we should join him for a drink.
I'm 19.
19? You can't drink at 19? Anyway, unfortunately, I do have to stop here. Sorry that this is a shorter episode this week. I will definitely be making up for it next week. This week was a little bit weird with me doing extra streams because it was my birthday, and I ended up not having a lot of time to actually record. But we'll make up for lost time next week. So yeah, once again, apologize for the short recording, but I hope you guys had a great time. I will continue and see where the heck this goes from here. I have no idea where we're gonna go from here. They kind of like, okay, we got to this island and dropped off a prince, and now what? We don't want to go near Logris because of whatever that thing was that was controlling people. Suppression, whatever that is that the prince described it as. So I'm like, okay, well, where do we go from here? Maybe Magilou will give us like some sort of direction to go in. So yeah, we're gonna need something in the next episode. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!